I'm godlike, chat. I'm so godlike. Oh my god, you guys have no idea. I have no idea. Hello, risk taker. Okay, the reason I claim to be godlike, chat, I just want to say, I know. I'm already amped. It's first thing in the morning, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, so, all right, give me a second. It seems like I'm wigging out. Oh, man, I just had a story time, and then now I have to get distracted. This is crazy. Okay. I thank you for the high bats. Oh, God. Okay, let me get more light so it stops freaking out. Okay. Oh, my God, chat. The reason I said I was godlike. Oh, no. I'm just, like, freaking out today. Oh, you know, I thought it was going to be a chill stream, but no. Today, I am freaking the fuck out. Let's go. Okay. So, the reason I said I was godlike is I put you guys on starting soon, right? And you guys are, like, chatting a little bit, being good little kitty minions. And over here, like, okay, I'm going to put my intro on. I'm going to make coffee for my roommate and I. So I'm like, it's a little chilly today. And we'll have a good time. We'll do some things. Boy, let me tell you, I was like, all of a sudden, I'm like, done, it's fine. And then I hear my intro getting to the last minute. And I'm like, okay, guys, I got this. And then it was like 50 seconds. I was like, Ragan, get your coffee because I can't make it. I was like, I got 30 seconds to get back. And then I get back and it was like 5 seconds to spare. I was like, yes, I'm God. Like, aside from like the VTube studios showing their settings right there, I was like, haha. Yes, that is exactly why I'm out of breath. It's not because I was fucking... No, I'm joking. Oh, I know. It's crazy. I have no idea what's going on with this. I could try one more time for the calibration, but sometimes it's just... It'd be like that. Let me see real quick. Maybe it's a little better. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I don't trust it sometimes. Oh, and chat, I found the original fish. Like the one that you guys threw at me or throw at me like all the time. I have found it. Hold on. I might have some extra stuff I need to like make sure has redeemed. Let me see. Where's my viewer rewards? But yes, that's exactly why I am out of breath. Okay, like, oh, I swear, like, this sounds really bad. I'm not, like, egregiously overweight, okay, chat? Like, I'm not skinny either, just to be frank. I was like, but me running back to the... me running back here, like, oh my god, chat. Probably took the wind out of my sail for a second. But yeah, no, it was funny to me at least. Okay, let's see. I'm going to complete all of them and let's see. You guys should see the old fish. Yes, Ryan's got the coffee. He's my moderator for this morning. All right, let's see. Fish. No! It's supposed to be the old one! What the fuck is this shit? Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. You know, I had everything imported. You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna take this off, and then I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna edit in the background. You guys will see it live. Okay, so let's have a streamer moment. All right. So I use a product called T.I.T.S. It's like Twitch integrated throwable system, something like that. It was a great name. I just want to say that, right? And that allows me to set up things like redeems, bits, subs, all that stuff for you guys to interact with me, right? Like if I get a sub, random shit gets thrown at me, etc., all that stuff. Yes, I'm going to be a professional streamer this morning. Please chat. I don't have... Wait, no, maybe I do. Oh, I was totally ready to see if I had a streamer moment. I don't have streamer moment anymore. But yes, I met you in person. What is this? I'm not slim. Girl, you met me in person. You know what slim looks like. I am not slim. I don't want to hear it. My tits can crush cans. That's as best as it goes. No slim person can have their tits crush cans. Actually, they really hurt if I try to crush cans. But that's not the point. God, there's so many clips that are going to happen from this chat. But that's okay. All right, so I have something called T.I.T.S. Not my tits, but like the program T.I.T.S, right? And so you have the ability to customize with Would you guys like me to show you how I set this up so you guys can kind of see it live? If that's better for you guys in the brewing. So this is T.I.T.S, right? See, wahaha. I am breaking your immersion, chat. All right. So this is T.I.T.S. I'm gonna teach the class today. Okay. This is T.I.T.S. Okay. As you can see on the top right, there's a throw scene. There's a trigger manager, an object manager, and connections. All right. So when you go through your setup, it comes up with like very, good instructions, in my opinion. It's not too complicated, but I would say you need a little bit of knowledge in technology. Okay. And I know your immersion is destroyed. As you can see, as I move from side to side, this little outline right here follows me, right? Because I set up in the beginning where my head was, my chest, my feet. Yes, chat, believe it or not, I have feet. And it goes from there, right? So like, I'll show you. So as I back up and I become this tiny little being, it actually will show you the outline on which the target is there, right? Ta-da! So, hi chat! This is me being adorable. So as you can see, as my model moves, you can see this is where essentially the object that you guys select or like gets thrown, right? So as I get closer, as I am there, you guys can see that. All right, so we have the throw scene, which is important. This is kind of where like the stuff happens, right? It kind of says, do you want experimental throws to happen? What's your resolution, your FPS, ray tracing? Do I have a camera? Am I doing an API integration? If you don't know what API is, you're probably not doing it. So I highly recommend not fucking with things you don't fully know. All right, go to trigger manager. All right, so you can see I have four triggers, right? You see this? The first one, throw a fish at my face. The second one, hit me with a bunch of fish. And then summon bits, right? And I can get really, really crazy with this, right? But for the most part, you essentially kind of get like, your ideas. You're like, oh, maybe I want something specific thrown at my face. I have different like object managers, etc., right? So you can go to something called an object manager. And as you can see, yes, I disappeared for a second. It's okay, chat. You can see that I have the old fish that was missing for the longest time that I had to replace with this fish. But this fish is 2D. Yes, T.I.T.S. This one's 3D, which I like because like when it bounces off, it kind of goes off into oblivion. So I'm like, okay, I come here. I'm like, throw a fish at my face. Okay, we got here. And so one of the things that you want to do is, okay, object customization. Which one do I want to create? You go away. Okay. So it's selected here. Why? I have no idea. I don't know why this one's selected. You go away. So we're disabling this selected, right? It should be this fish. And then this disable selected. Why it didn't disable, I have no idea. And then you disable bitch. It would be like that. There we go. Okay. It only took a couple of times. But yeah, so now hopefully we'll have to test it. I know, chat. We'll test it in a second. Also, when you do trigger options, you can actually see like if somebody, because sometimes I forget that T.I.T.S is on, I'll actually have like a little key shortcut to make sure that I'm good in there and that you guys can read. Why does it have an exclamation mark? That is very, very concerning. All right. So I'm assuming the exclamation means that there's something there. Because this one does not have anything selected. Aha. So as you can see, because this one didn't have something selected, it was like alert. You need to make sure that something is selected. All right. So this one, I don't think I have a bunch of things for there, but object manager, I have Halloween specific items. I have shrine specific items, and I have randomness, either acquired from friends, other stuff. If you play VR chat, which actually a good bunch of my people do, you can like integrate it, any FBX item. So FBX is like a 3D model saved item can be thrown. You can also put your emotes, you put your PNGs, all that stuff. So do not fear. we reheard. And to reward the chat for this lovely lesson, I shall now shotgun myself with a bunch of fish. All right, class is over. But yes. Oh wait, round 2, I guess. There's your mini lesson for today. Ta-da! That's my little lesson for you guys for tits. Oh Jesus! But yeah, now we can have a calmer, less crazy, I guess, esque raid. But yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah. So is anybody doing something exciting this weekend? Why my tracking is off today still baffles me, but you know what? I'm just gonna leave it. We're gonna chat. We're gonna chill. Can I get thighs after sitting through that lesson? You know, if you do a daily offering, you can sit on my chest instead. That's exactly why I definitely invented that. And it's only 50 points. You just only get it once. You don't get to do it multiple times, unfortunately. You know what, one day I feel like I'm gonna have to get like a, it won't be part of the ascension, but one of these days I feel like I'm gonna have to get like a thigh squish done. Oh, okay. You know, I see what you're saying. Maybe what I'll do, chat, I'll take notes, okay? Maybe what I'll do is I will go and I will go to the artists and I will talk to said artists and I will have them do an animation for me. So when you guys either pay X amount or redeem X amount of points, I will have you get squished on screen. How's that? Do you like that? Do you like that, chat? You guys would like that. I listen and I hear you, but yes. And I feel like this side of chat is always like my European Asian friends who are about to go to bed, or my early risers who are getting ready for work or are crazy, like me. I'm crazy. I would do banishers. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Zizu. I would do banishers today, but for some weird reason, my brain said no. So I listened to my brain. Every once in a while, it does happen. And I was like, you know what? Okay, let's chat and chill. I also know that you guys really took a liking to the creepypasta readings, which I was surprised. A lot of you were like, I could fall asleep to this. And I'm over here like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? I'm over here terrified as can be from these stories, reading them to you. And you guys are like, this is so soothing. I want to fall asleep to this all the time. And I'm like, what the fuck? I still try to understand what my kitty minions are doing. It's only 3:30 for me. Usually couldn't even catch the stream because of school, though. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, so a little bit of context for you guys, and let me get a little bit more volume. I want to make sure that my schedules are hitting the right audience at the right time. Now, I can't stream all the time, so I'm not going to hit all of you at the same time, and I don't think all of you want to be hit to begin with. But I think right now my Monday through Thursdays tends to be like evening Eastern Standard Time streams, and my Friday is like an earlier morning. And I know, like, when I do subathons or anything like that, you guys tend to, like, hit both sides, which is really nice. Speaking of which, November 12th through the 13th is a 24-hour stream. Like, I am not going to sleep. So, you can catch me at any time at that point. So, just be aware of that. Hello, Last Horizon! Welcome on in! Welcome to the shrine. It is very chaotic. Let's see. You might have come in because you saw these hilarious shorts that I have been putting out, which to me is amazing that you guys are finding them. I'm so excited. But I am very chaotic. I am very at points lewd and crazy. It is morning for me, but yes, 100%. Great to stop by and check things out. Was in your TikTok live the other day. Yes, I thought so. I wasn't sure because a lot of people have similar names, but thank you. I appreciate it. I love when I can add chaos to someone's day. I always aim for the good kind of chaos, but I think sometimes it's the bad kind of chaos. If you were looking for a chill morning, a calm companion, I am not that. Let's be real. If you were expecting a calm, soothing companion to warm your hearts and make sure that you had the best morning ever, you came to the wrong channel. To be honest, YouTube shorts are pretty great to find small VTubers. Found a certain artist that I pretty much watch every stream of now through YouTube shorts. That's great. At least it works pretty well for me. That's good. In all honesty, I was really worried about YouTube shorts. I am posting in 3 sections to be transparent with my audience. A TikTok, because I am live there right now, and there is a specific audience that doesn't want to go on Twitch, and there's a specific audience that doesn't want to go on TikTok. So, like, I have to cater to both. So I started posting TikTok shorts, or TikToks. I'll just say TikToks. And then... Oh my lord. I was like, what is going on? I don't even have Discord on. Holy shit. I was so scared. I was like, who's calling me? Who is calling me? Thank you for the Discord call, Last Horizon on Tangia. Oh my goodness. I was like, oh my lord, did I forget to mute something? I was like, oh shit. I was like, is that Skype? Is that Discord? What is it? Worth every penny. Well, I'm glad. I will be more proactive. Oh yeah. Shorts. That's what I was on. So I started making YouTube shorts and IG reels as well. I don't have a huge following on IG. I don't use it a lot, but I have been starting to use it more. I also probably will start doing some stuff on X as well. I'm thousands of years old, chat. I don't know what you want from me, man. I want to be good. I want to be great. I'm just old and sick and trying to keep up with these trends these youngins have, and I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna live my own life, and if I hit somebody, I hit somebody. Just like the pineapple on pizza short. I thought that was funny. A lot of people were happy with my state. I also found out that a lot of people have pineapple on pizza, and they combo that shit with a lot of good toppings. I'm learning all sorts of things I didn't even know I could. Understandable. I find it's great for finding new stuff and people. I hear you. I actually just connected with 2 creators. One of them is like, oh my god, I'm glad there's another VTuber that doesn't watch other VTubers. I'm like, I hear you. Like, it's not that I don't like VTubers or content creators or anything like that. I'm an addict to anime. So when I'm eating, I watch anime. When I'm done streaming and I'm not hanging out with my friends, I watch anime. And when I'm not here doing stuff, I used to help run anime conventions. So, like, me being a VTuber is, like, secretly a dream to just be an anime girl. So, like, I think my goals in life have already slightly been achieved. I'm just working on a better version of an anime girl. And boy, when she comes in February, chef's kiss. I cannot wait. It's going to be fucking amazing, chat. I'm so excited. Oh, risk taker, your YouTube shorts are cut to your preference. Is it? Okay. I'm a mouse risk taker. Is it gonna be like thighs, titty, funny moment, thighs, titty? Is that your like? I don't know what it's called in YouTube. I know it on TikTok. It's like your For You page, but is that like your customized short? To be fair, who doesn't just want to be a cute anime girl? There are a lot of people. There are a lot of people who judge. Yeah, there are a lot of people who judge. I mean, cosplaying allows me to be an anime girl as well as VTubing, so I do both. Interestingly, I don't have a preference for VTuber or not. I found VTubers to be more open to interaction and chatting. I would agree with that to a certain realm. Here, let me also, while I can, I'm going to, let me add chat so the clock app can also see what you guys are talking about. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. I love doing things live. I say this sarcastically because, believe it or not, chat, even though I am quite the chaos being, I actually prefer to have all my stuff, all my ducks in a row. And when I don't, it makes me, like, very upset. Oh no, that was not it. Okay, let me put that back here. Add source, browser. Chat. There we go. And then I should be able to move it down. All right, I'm going to do a test right here. Oh, it's my service doggo. Did I tell you guys that my service doggo turned 6? He turned 6 yesterday. This is very nice. Okay, cool. I think the clock app has a good setting now as well. But yes, very nice. Okay. Oop. Let's see. Okay. I find VTubers, at least the ones I watch actively at the moment, to be way easier to talk to and be a dumbass around while obviously still being respectful, so my introverted ass can actually somewhat socialize. Oh, okay. So, socializing, that's an interesting topic. So, I have found over my lifetime to be one of the few extroverts of like our VTubing group, family, content creators, etc. Like, ain't no fucking way I'd go around talking about thighs. Yeah, that's fair. So, we'll talk about socialization and topics that are normally frowned upon, because I think it's definitely a culture clash as well as like an interaction clash, right? Because I feel like this generation of people, whether you're Gen X to the current generation, there's a stigma about talking online, right? I feel like the older you get, or baby boomers, whatever you want to say, like the older generation is, the view, in my opinion, for internet has been like, there's an anonymity, I think is the right word. Like, you're anonymous to a degree, right? So like when people don't feel like they can be called out directly, they're like, oh, I can act a certain way, right? So you have like Reddit, you have R34, you have 4chan, you have the dark side of the web, you have the adult contents of the web like OF and Fansly, you have, streaming platforms like Twitch, TikTok, Kick, Trello, all the stuff, right? And to me, it's very interesting because I've noticed that the way that I am is I try to be upfront with my viewers. I'm not for everybody. As much as I feel like every content creator wishes their content could be consumed by everyone, I'm not for everybody. I'm a 18 plus community because I make very lewd and crude jokes and sometimes dark humor jokes. Nothing that would breach, in my opinion, terms of service. Some of the innuendos can skirt terms of service, but nothing that I would feel that could be, what is it? Nothing that I feel that I wouldn't say to my friends. Like, there are obviously some things I wouldn't say to stream that I would say to my friends, right? It goes that way. But for you guys in specific, I feel like if I went yandere on you guys and I'm like, hey, chat, would you like me to lick the blood off of your face? I don't want no kid here. I don't want a kid watching. Like, I don't want to be the person that leaves that weird impression. Be like, hey, Mom, I saw this red-haired cat lady, and she was talking about licking blood off my face. What does that mean? Sweetheart, if you don't know what that means, you should not be in my chat. Yeah, see, that's what I mean, right? But yeah, and socializing, I've noticed a lot of introverts find their homes on like VR or streaming platforms, and they can be somebody they want to, right? Either their internal monologue or the way they write is a lot better on how they present themselves. Also, some people have the ability to delete, right? So you're writing a message, you're like, oh, I'm gonna tell this person off, right? And then you delete part of your message because you're like, oh, that sounds really bad. You can't verbally delete that, right? Like, you can't spew a bunch of stuff and be like, oh, I take that back. Let's rewind everybody's memory for 5 seconds and put something new, right? Online anonymity and being able to wear another face for the better or for worse allows people to talk about things they may not always be acceptable or easy to talk about. I agree. I want to try VR, but I ain't got the money for that, so it's the best thing I can do for now. Well, fun fast risk taker. And I've said this multiple times to my community, but I feel like people need to understand this. VR chat, for example. I'm not sponsored by VR chat. It is one of the ways that I do meet with my community. VR chat has a desktop version. So it allows you to see the VR world, kind of similar to the stream. And for those who don't fully have VR, they can't really grasp the beauty of it just yet, but you can at least see the people interact in front of you, and I think that's important. So that's why I always encourage people who are like, oh, well, I don't know if I should get VR, all that stuff. Just try it via desktop. See if you connect with some people that maybe you wouldn't have, and kind of go from there. Yeah, I get it. You want the full experience, but I feel like everybody wants the full experience to a degree, right? So people who are on desktop want like a VR headset, and then people who are on VR headset want full body tracking, and then people who want full body tracking want eye tracking, and then people who want eye tracking want haptic tracking. It never ends. It's a very expensive thing. I have stopped, like, I have new trackers that I haven't fully utilized, and I'm just like, I'm not going to get anything more unless it is a headset I need to replace because mine's going out. I've owned it for like 7 years now. That I'll replace. It makes sense. But as far as like trying to experience VR, just make sure you're comfortable. Someone's going to tell you how your software or hardware is out to date, and you just take a shot. It'll be fine. Oh, it's okay, risk taker. You don't got to explain anything. People are too confident with online anime at times. Like, no, you're not going to disrespect me or my friends and act like I should accept your bullshit. You have a locked access, and that's what I'm saying. That's fair. That is very fair. It also, you know, I, for the longest time, was very afraid of giving my opinion. Like, we don't touch upon, in my opinion, like, sensitive, not controversial topics, but sensitive topics, because I just don't want my community to go up in flames, right? Because I think everybody should have their opinion. But I have found out that with having an opinion, people should also be able to accept that other people have different opinions. And I feel like that's a challenge for people. I feel like the agree to disagree concept is actually very hard for a lot of people. Some people can't fathom the other perception, and some people are like, no, like, how can you not see that you're wrong? And they really want the other person to, like, be on their side. But I have grown up, whether it's because I'm thousands of years old or because I talk to the new generation on a daily basis. It's okay to agree to disagree. Yeah. But it's also a culture clash, right? So here's something that, you know, to give you transparency. Before I was the age of 21 cat demon years, I had traveled 6 out of the 7 continents. And I chose to refuse Antarctica because, 1, it was too cold at the time, and I said, fuck that. And 2, it didn't appeal to me at the time, and I don't think it currently does. that kind of freedom comes with misuse. Some people are obsessed with the idea that everybody should subscribe to their views. Yeah, I can agree with that. I literally say agree to disagree on so many things, and people still try to argue their points. I agree, Risk Taker. So, I'll go back to my story, and then I'll put my comment on that. And I was so blessed by two loving parents, while I had one, because I lost one at a very young age, that my mother, when she was alive, would take me from continent to continent, and if we had the chance to have layovers, we would go, because even if you could see the world from the airport, it was still a different world. You were meeting with people that had completely different cultures, completely different religions, completely different like ways of talking, and different languages. And it was just a different experience. And so when I came back to the United States, I think towards my high school year, and I was graduating high school, I found it very jarring, honestly, because the high school system that I was attending to, it was not private, it was public. There was just such like a stigma on things, and I just couldn't comprehend why people were so stubborn about certain things. Like, why could they not coexist with other people in a healthy manner? To me, it just seemed very counterproductive. Like, either they had to be the center of attention, or they had to have everybody on their side, or they had to have some kind of praise. And to me, I was like, how do you exist with only like external affirmation? Like, where is your self-worth and validity at that point? And in all honesty, that probably influenced me more than I'd like to admit. People start to hate canceled train for dumb reasons. It's all case by case, but you could give me a reasonable opinion. I love this character over this, and then you're a POS, I'm canceling you. Yeah, no, I agree. So let's see. We just got on such a tangent. I have no idea where we're at, but that's okay. I love just chatting with you, so this is perfectly fine. I am acceptable of this. Many people have a color within the lines mindset, only accept what's normal for them with society. Oh, yes. Okay, so here's a perfect example, right? So, have you guys ever been to, I'm going to say a Japanese or a Korean bathhouse? We can say ofuro, onsen, Korean bathhouse, etc. So there's a concept that is slowly flooding the United States, right? And it tends to be where there are Asian populations, because that's the standard, right? Think of it from this mindset. Think of a place of being so enclosed and so high density that your apartment is small enough that you are not able to have like a bathroom. Like, you'll have a toilet, but you won't have a bath or a shower, right? Because like they have the stand-up showers, or you have the baths for soaking. It's not like the US, in my opinion. So they have a place called a bathhouse, right? Because they have, in the culture that I've known, and correct me if I'm wrong, if somebody's in chat who knows better, they work so hard that they sleep at the office. So instead of going home to shower, etc., they have bathhouses. And that's a way for them to decompress. It's new. They shower first to make sure they're clean, then they soak. They have an ice bath, a sauna, herbal soak, etc., but you're nude, right? And when I try to explain this concept to a lot of my American friends, they're like, oh, what do you mean? You're going to bathe with somebody of the same sex in the nude? I'm like, whoa, okay. First of all, there's a couple things, right? Yes, I will. Second of all, it's not sexual. It's me cleaning my body and then soaking away stress. It's not me going up and be like, hey, sexy ladies, you want to be picked up at the bathhouse? You want to be amazed? You want to be massage chick? Like, it is there for you to clean your body. And that's what they want to do too. They just want to clean. Now, you could tell when somebody's like their first time, right? They're like, covering up, and they're like, oh my God, don't look at me, etc. And I'm not. The best thing, if you ever go to a bathhouse, and this is my tip, is look up at their eyes. And if it dips down, like if your eyes dip down naturally, just come back up. Don't stop down there. Don't go. If it dips down, go back up. That's it. You look down, you see Tata, go back up. You look down, you see, what? You go back up. Like, that's fine. It's fine. We look at people all the time. Y'all just don't gawk and stare, because then you're just freaky. That's fine. Yep. You could see me be like, hey, sexy ladies, you want to be my side chicks today? I just need some girls to attend to my needs at the bathhouse. Yeah, no, I got you. Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. Yes. Oh my god. No, actually, I'm quite respectful at the bathhouse. It's very important. To me, because it's just like, I don't know, when I go to the bathhouse, it's a little harder for me because I have a heat sensitivity. But when I didn't have a heat sensitivity, I'm just like, hey, let's just have some fun. Like, and when I say have some fun, I don't mean like have some fun. I mean, like, you know, I want to relax. I go there to shower, because most American places don't have a stand-up shower. And then I go there to soak, because in all honesty, most of the bath places, like even mine, like I don't scrub my bathtub to soak in it. I want to, I really do. But the amount of effort that it would take and the chemicals, and then I need to soak it and like make sure that that I'm not soaking in chemicals and all this stuff. I'm just like, I don't want this no more. So I'd rather, and let me tell you about this, chat. Okay. So in Korean bathhouses specifically, because I don't know if they do this in ofuros or onsens in Japan, they have a body scrub. And when I tell you they scrub your body, they scrub all aspects of your body, chat. I'm talking about, they have these like exfoliant gloves that they use a bar of soap, and they go through every crack. If you've never done it before, the amount of dead skin cells that are going to pop up for your body are going to amaze you. Yep. I honestly, I've heard some things from guys who get the body scrub and they're just like, I didn't think that they were going to do that. And I'm like, But you know what? It's like feeling like all this weight is off of you. But I understand. It's not for everybody. Me adjusting my invisible glasses. As a watcher of quality anime, the bathhouse are actually... Oh, yeah. No, I feel that. And it's a whole thing to adjust to. It's not for everybody. But you know what's really cool about having Korean bathhouses is their food courts. You'll be like in the middle of it, and like they have a food court where you can just scan your like bracelet so you can pay for it later. Like tonkatsu, omurice, yangjai, like ramen. Oh my god. Japchae. Oh my god. So good. So good. Ugh. I'm not hungry, but I feel like I'm gonna make myself hungry. Oh, no, you're fine, Risk Taker. You don't have to. It's okay. I will talk to you guys about it for you. You don't have to worry about it. But yeah, okay, so now that we're away from that, culture crossing. I just think it's very interesting because I feel like we get caught in our day-to-day lives and we see things through a certain perspective that we're like, well, this is the truth and only the truth. But I feel like sometimes we need to remember that there are other people and other countries in this world. There are other time zones in this world. It's one of the reasons where people are like, hey, Crimson, they're like, why do you stream so goddamn early on Fridays? Or why do you do morning streams? Like, you should just do night streams, etc. I was like, because there's an entire audience that's not you. Did I ever play the bathhouse? No. Is this a horror game? You make it sound like it's a horror game. Not the main character syndrome. Well, you know, I think it's hard, especially if you're sick. Like, here's a confession on my end, right? So the last 3 years, we are the only ones that matter. Only our views and experiences. Exactly, Last Horizon. You got this. So 3 years ago, I got an additional chronic illness that really put me, like, out of a lot of things. I couldn't go up and down the stairs. I couldn't look at screens. I had severe light sensitivity that I had to have red, like, filtered glasses on top of my blue filtered glasses just so that I could look at certain things. I had to wear sunglasses leaving the house. I couldn't lift a certain amount of weight. There was just a list of terrible things. And probably, like, maybe 3 or 4 months of, like, trying to get ready. Like, unfortunately, like, even though I tried to do my job, etc., all this stuff, I was let go, which, you know, that kind of happens. It's a business decision, amongst other things, which I'll leave reserved, and it's not as important. But, you know, luckily I have had very supportive people, both financially, emotionally, physically, etc. And, you know, now I'm in my situation that I am now. And in the last year or two, you know, I've been able to lift more, breathe more, work out. I'm now doing physical therapy. Like, there's a lot of change. But it's hard to explain to someone where your ability to drive is taken away and your ability to work is taken away. Where people kind of like, I'm just like, I can't do this because I'm sick. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's right, you're sick. I'm like, if I could show you the amount of waking up and literally shaking and waiting a good 30 minutes before I can decide on whether or not I'm going to have, you know, it's not a mentality thing, right? Like, I always tell myself I'm going to have a good day. But depending on how my vision is between, like, the shaking and the calmness and all the stuff, which has gotten better, which I'm so happy about. But, like, it is so frustrating to be able to, like, your body dictates your day. And I'm just like, fuck you, body. I want to have a good day. I want to do this. And I could be excited as could be. Like, I could be going to a convention. I could be going to something else. Or I could just be like, okay, we're going to have a road trip and go up to, like, northern part of our state so we can have good Asian food. Like, if my body is like, you're not going to be able to sit through a car ride, I'm just like, well, fuck me, you know? And I've had to cancel and reschedule on so many people, and I feel so bad, but it's so hard to, like, explain to somebody who's never experienced, like, the vertigo, nausea, or the bedridden part of, like, how sick you actually are. I mean, I literally, like, the other day talked to my physical therapist and I said, am I making this up? Like, am I genuinely making this up? Like, I want to know, because, like, part of me feels like an imposter that there's no way I could be this sick. And she goes, well, I haven't read your notes, but, like, why are you feeling vertigo? And I was like, oh, because of long COVID. She's like, ha, you're not making that up. She's like, blame the researchers. I'm like, I'm not going to blame the researchers. They're trying their hardest. And she goes, and what are you doing? I'm like, I feel called out. So she was like, be kind to yourself. And, you know, of course, I'm going to try. So, but yeah. It's a horror game by Chillis Art, a great game as all their games are. It's horror you would like, I think. Okay. Star, would you do me the amazing favor of, in my Discord, can you please put the, fuck me. Why can't I think of it? Can you please put the, oh my god, the name of the game in content requests. Thank you. I for some reason couldn't say it. I'm also really surprised how quiet the clock app is. Normally they're very talkative, but today, for some reason, they're not. So, that's okay. Maybe something is wrong. Who knows? Chillis Arts makes some fire games, a lot of folklore, urban legends, etc. Ooh. That reminds me of, like, Bramble. I liked Bramble. Just join the discard. Wild tags, gotta say. Oh! Yes. Yes. The platform is wrong. Aw. It's okay. Like I said, I'm okay with my content not being for everybody. I think it's also like, ooh, psychological horror, my favorite poison. Yes. Um if I had to describe a perfect target audience for myself, I'm going to say someone who's above 18, probably younger than 40. And yes, that's a wide age range. doesn't have to be gender specific, but enjoys dark humor, sarcasm, sexual innuendos, and is willing to just chat and enjoy. Also, probably does not have high sensitivity to like epileptic seizures or loud noises because I scream. Content requests. But yeah, so what was I talking about? Oh, so anime convention. I threw a panel with a content creator, and we talked about talking about sex with your friends. All right, and you know, I'm assuming everybody is 18 plus here because we are an 18 plus community. So I'm content warning you and trigger warning you now. And we will keep this TOS friendly, for obvious reasons. But it's an interesting stigma because, oh, you don't see it. Let me get it for you. Oh, you found it. As I was about to do it, right? Well, it helps. I personally find you to be fairly chill to chat with. Cool. And I enjoyed yesterday's gameplay. You're pretty cool. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was debating on streaming yesterday, 7 Days to Die, but I just couldn't fathom it. I'm gonna go hide in the walls now. Gonna go do stuff and get some food. Have a nice day and night, everybody. If I don't see you all again. Risk Taker's running because we're talking about the smacks. No, I'm choosing. Have a good day, lovely. I appreciate it. I know Risk Taker is one of my older when he saw my face. Oh no, you're fine. I'm just kidding. And to me, it talks about like consent and like different people. So like I'm talking about this from an American standpoint, right? Because I feel like if you talk about it from an Asian standpoint in Europe, there's different cultures that you have to be, right? And customs. Oh. Why did my headphones just turn off? Can you not just turn off in the middle of my session? Please and thank you. I don't know why you would turn off. You are definitely charged. That was weird. Okay. And so I actually talk about the layers that people, chat. They'll talk about, oh, well, I bet you do this if you did this, right? They start with like, in my opinion, yes, I agree, Last Horizon. They start with the, oh, did you know that, my private parts are bigger than your mom's face or some shit, right? And so people have this comfortability, right? They take small jabs, they do little burns, and they innuendos, and then they find this other person that's willing to go tit for tat, and then send it, right? And so then that person's like, oh, maybe this person is comfortable talking about this topic. And then they go even further. They're like, oh, do you have any fantasies? And they're like, oh, yeah, I do. Do you? Right? And so, like, the next stage of comfortability. So then they start the open conversation of, like, oh, well, yeah, I'm a dom, a sub, a switch, or whatever, or blah, 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 or my preferences are this, or my preferences are that, etc. And so there's layers of comfortability. And to me, I think the important parts about talking to friends about intimate subjects is, one, learning boundaries. And acknowledging that if someone says, hey, I'm no longer comfortable talking about this topic, to just don't take offense to it and respect that someone is stating their boundary. Because maybe they have trauma, maybe they have a personal experience, or maybe they're just like, I have no idea what you're talking about, and it's going right over my head, and it just makes me uncomfortable. It's pretty great. I feel like the West is both mega conservative and super open about intimacy at the same time. It depends on where you are. Facts. I can agree with that. But yeah, and to me, it's interesting because, it's like going to an anime convention. After like 10 p.m., normally there's like adult panels, right? So our panel was obviously after 10 p.m. because most of the kids kind of go to bed, or there are, you know, panels where you have to check the 18 plus or get a wristband that verifies that you're 18 plus, something along those lines. It's a no-go. Hi, lovely. Probing those personal boundaries is important to socializing, but it's important not to go too far and to recognize where the other party is not interested in saying something. Yes, I agree. And sometimes it's hard, right? Because I feel like it is very common nowadays, and maybe this is where my Motherly Monday joke comes in, that I feel like there's two opposite spectrums. There's one spectrum that is so confident, so hold on. I don't recognize that. Nope. It's so confident, so crazy, so like interface, and it's just a hey, not to shit on your parade, but I'm not very comfortable with you talking about that and blah blah blah. And then there are some people who are like, oh, this is my stats, and this is my body count, and this is blah blah blah, and this is my blah blah blah, and if you do this, I'll get sent over the edge. And I'm like, damn, okay, you know. But to me, I think it's genuinely, chat, I'm calling it Crim. Definitely, we're behind that one curtain where all the H content is, and it was a oh my god. Actually, speaking of H content, remind me. I will talk about a topic that we can talk about shortly after. Lord have mercy. You guys get me distracted sometimes because I'm so focused on reading chat that I forget where I'm talking. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Let me look. For the persons to recognize the oh yeah. So I think having a healthy conversation, as long as everybody's a consenting adult and they want to partake, like, is a good thing. And I think we come to a space where people are either very overconfident and they're like, look at me, I am God. And then people who apologize for breathing. Like, I know what you're, I will not call out anybody's names, but I'm still working on this. Whether it's from trauma, parenting, you know, bad relationships, etc., there is a spot that I feel like a lot of people end up taking themselves to, and they just apologize for existing because they're so used to being demeaned isn't the right word, but they're not appreciated, right? And that's how, and psychological fact is, this is how a good chunk of people develop praise kinks. Yes, I said it. That the joke is like mommy issues, daddy issues, etc., all that stuff. But like, I'm so sorry for anybody who has joined at the wrong time. But it's one of those things where people, you know, they apologize so much for existing that when they get praised, like, oh my god, you're amazing, they're like, I am? No, that you can't be talking about me. There's no way. Nobody has ever said this to me. I don't know what you're talking about. And then they're like, oh, they are talking about me. And it's almost like a midlife crisis. Like, they're like, am I really worthy of these words that these people are saying to me? Like, I don't understand. No, I just have to apologize, and I have to bash myself, and I have to counterbalance it, right? I used to explain this concept as, if you compliment me, I have to negatively compliment myself so that I can even out. I know I felt something like that the start of the summer. Yep. It happens to a lot of people, and it's very unfortunate because, you know, you're trying to exist in a space where, you know, you're competing in a heavily saturated audience. And I get that. Hello, Spiritual Argonaut. Welcome on in. I am CrimsonBloodCat, your horror variety streamer. We're just chatting and chilling today. If there are any topics that you find a bit sensitive or you're not comfortable with, I totally understand if this isn't your place. But I welcome you in, and as long as we're not breaching any terms of service, feel free to contribute and just get on cozy. I have snacks. I'm pretty sure the cats ate all the chips in the background, so I wouldn't eat those. They might have fur on it. Self-deprecation ideologies embolden that desires for compliments, attention, and praise. People get stuck in that mindset. Yes. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Silky knows about it, but basically a lot of negative things happen. Yeah, no, and I want to make sure that you understand when I say people have experienced negative things. Like, I'm not ousting anybody specific. I think it's really important for people to recognize that it's okay to take up space. And it's so hard for people to acknowledge that they can take up space. I feel that in my bones when I say this, because I also experienced this once upon a time, where it's like you need to understand that you're allowed to exist. You don't have to be apologetic for what you've done, but it takes time. It's not something you're going to fix overnight. It's not something you can fix maybe even in a year or 2 years or 3 years. It is something you have to come to terms with your own pace. You can surround yourself by like having, good morning, Black Panther. I don't know why TikTok live did not go live properly, so I resent it and now people are coming in. So we'll talk about that later. But it genuinely is okay. I'm listening AJ Styles getting ready to fly theme song on the YouTube video. His songs will be awesome. Ooh, I'm excited for you. I used to self-deprecate a lot more before, to be honest. Rip middle school to high school years. That's okay. That's all right. And all I ask though, like, and this is CrimsonBloodCat to whoever community member that needs to hear this. There is nothing wrong with being a perfectionist, in my opinion. There is something wrong with you being slightly of a hypocrite. Oh no, not Agile. I'm so sorry, lovely. And the reason I say it's slightly wrong is I'm a hypocrite. I want to state that now. I'm a hypocrite. I won't even try to know that because I'm still working on myself. But as long as you acknowledge that you wouldn't treat your friends that way, but you treat yourself that way, you're headed in the right direction because there's awareness. And awareness of a problem is like the first step. Now it's implementing of like, instead of saying, no, I'm not this, or no, I'm not good, no, I'm not attractive, no, I'm not this, it's accepting the compliment. That's like your next step of like, I'm going to accept that you have said I'm a good creator. I'm going to accept that you think I'm attractive. I'm going to accept that you think I'm kind. Even though you guys are crazy for thinking I'm kind, because that's not the case. But we accept the compliment, right? And then from there, it's starting to believe. Surround yourself with positive people. I made like such a change on the people I hang out with. Not because people are bad, but the more negativity you surround yourself with, the more likely you're going to end up in a negative mindset. The more positivity you surround yourself with, the more likely you're going to end up in a positive mindset. So to me, when I'm sick and struggling and spiraling, the last thing I want to do is surround myself with people who have a negative mindset because they may be able to pull themselves out. As a sick person, I cannot. So I have to surround myself with positive people, even if it's just a couple people. And that to me is like a growing like momentum. And it's just everybody's going through life a different way. They have had different cards, different experiences, different traumas, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just think people need to forgive themselves a little bit more. Now, the people who are like godlike, the people who think that their feet should be licked. Thank you very much for the follow, lovely. That's a whole different story, right? I think that's almost like the opposite of what people are experiencing. And that still is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. If anything, entitlement, confidence is kind of like the reverse problem, right? People sometimes need to get knocked a peg down, right? Like you have the kind of like fighting of like Asian bullying versus American bullying and the standards and the like acceptance and how that shapes the community. I just stopped by what? Hi, lovely. We're talking about tons of topics today. We're having a chill Friday morning / afternoon, evening if you're across the pond per se. And we're vibing. We're talking about all the topics. I'm live on the Purple app. Sorry, I'm live on Twitch and TikTok. Yay, you're furry, spiritual. And I'm here to chat and be a little comfortable with you guys, not breach any TOS. My audience is 18 plus. So if you are not 18 plus, I highly suggest you keep going. Yeah, it's just that. But it's not that I feel bad. I empathize with a lot of my friends and community members that are trying to grow, and they're just so used to being smacked down. And not in the way they want to be. You know what I mean, chat? Like, it's not that they're masochists and they're like, hey, I want to be smacked. It's like, they do something good, and someone goes, oh, that's not that great. It's like, but I put all my effort into this. I put all of this into this project. Like, art, for example, right? This is a bias, right? Some people look at art and like, oh my God, this is so amazing. And some people who are starting out in art obviously are not amazing yet. They're still trying. So instead of shitting on the person who's starting out in art and being like, oh my God, I can't believe you can't even color within the lines. Instead, it's like, oh wow, you know, I'm amazed that you have the discipline and the mindset to start drawing. I'm trying. I'm trying. I don't know how far that's going to get me, but I'm trying. I'm nowhere near Selkie. I'm nowhere near my artists. I'm nowhere near my designers or anything like that. But you know what? I'm so excited to start that journey. Oh, thank you, Spiritual. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like my voice. A lot of people like my voice, especially when I'm screaming. Thank you very much for the follow, Spiritual. That's very kind of you. I've heard that I have a very comforting voice when I'm talking on Discord or gaming with people, etc. And oh, thank you very much for the follow, Little Nation. But I like to play horror games. I'm a horror variety streamer, for those who are new here. And let me tell you, I scream. And it's horrifying. It sounds like I'm being actively murdered. I welcome being smacked down. See, that's what I'm saying. If you're into it, I ain't judging. But, like, metaphorically or psychologically, the people who don't need it, I would hate for that. Thank you very much for the follow, Titan. But yeah. So. Thank you very much for the follow, Diamond Dogs. We're having some people stop by. Hello, Sigma. There's some crazy stuff going on. But yeah, see, I don't know what happened with the streaming earlier, but I was like, there's no activity on TikTok. That's kind of weird. I feel like something's wrong. Reset it, and now everybody's coming in. So that's what happens. It only took like 50 minutes. I do paranormal investigations IRL, so I'm very interested. Oh, you want to talk about paranormal? Ooh, okay. So chat, fun fact, I love horror games. I love haunted attractions. Want to clarify that? I refuse to go into a haunted house. I had more than enough paranormal experiences in my house, and even though I may be a cat demon, I'm not interested in inviting actual demons into my house, nor am I inviting any spirits that have any malice or need some kind of comforting, because I refuse to be the medium anymore. With my hobby projects right now, I welcome lots of criticism from my professors because it helps me learn and love my ideas solid base. Ah. Hello, Greenom! Last week, I actually went to Goatsman Bridge. Oh my lord. Thank you very much for the 10 jellies. Last Horizon, I appreciate you. Okay, so let's talk about that. Wait, yeah, you know, okay. Like I said, I don't mind haunted attractions. I don't want to be in an IRL place. I am too empathetic and I feel too much. I don't want to host anything and I don't want to bring anything home, and I will keep those as far as the eye can see. I don't want to even lay eyes on it. That's one of the reasons that New England as a whole was like bad. Even in the state I am in now, I'm like an hour away from a very haunted area, and I used to go there all the time. I really did not like interacting with that. You guys are making me choke. You guys are making me choke on liquid. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god. Lord have mercy. Whew. Okay, you know, my model today is living the life that it wants to live for whatever reason. Okay. I still feel like there's give it a second. I still feel like there's some weird like anomaly that I'm just not understanding, but we'll leave it be. Hopefully it fixes itself at some point. My entire state is haunted, and the area I live isn't wildly haunted. Oh my lord. I'm so sorry. I don't know what state you live in. You don't need to oust yourself or dox yourself, but that sounds scary AF, and I would not like to do that. But yeah. Oh my goodness! Thank you for the 100 likes, Lost Chris. And thank you for the follow, Maverick. Exactly. Oh, wait, hold on. I almost forgot. Okay. I'm right now just waiting on my processors to fact check my math. Okay, so there's a difference between criticism and just being rude. You know, it's like oh, you suck, get better. I'm like, okay, well, how do I get better? Oh, just be better. That's not criticism. That's just being rude. Criticism is, hey, I noticed that you, like, literally, like, anytime you peek out, you just fully send it. Like, have you thought about, like, peeking around the corner slower? Maybe it'll help you. Like, that's different. That's criticism. That's, hey, I noticed that you like to just send it and then you get shot. Like, there's a difference. Oh, no. I know exactly where we're. Let me tell you. I don't know what your pronouns are, but I went to Oklahoma once, and let me tell you, I found some very interesting experiences on some woods on a Boy Scout camp when I was attending a LARP event, and let me tell you, I will not be dealing with that any type of way. If you ever wanted to see Spirited Away, that's exactly what I was experiencing, and I will never, ever go towards a voice or some kind of entity that decided to stick itself right in between where the lights stopped. Never again. My house must have the devil in it. Oh, Lord. Yeah, there is a big difference. Yep. There's also the in-between. Peak, slower, dumbass. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can do the passive-aggressive, criticism. Yeah, it's crazy on here. Oklahoma is why I'm so into paranormal. You know what? That's fair. Did you call me a furry? You know, some people have asked me if I'm a furry. I'm not. But that's okay. You can call me a furry. I'm sure some part of me is furry. Oh, my tufts. My tufts in my ear are furry. You can't touch them, though. I'll bite you. Good luck. Good luck trying, chat. You can give me head pats. That's about it. Oh, my lord. It's crazy. Just get onto the game. I want to see peak gameplay. Oh, well, okay. First of all, I don't know what's going on with TikTok because I will put it on like a just chatting or a Q&A and it's not going at all. So TikTok, for those who have just joined or whichever, I'm not playing a game. I'm just chatting today. I don't know why it has such issues like comprehending that. So I'm sorry. If you came here for peak gameplay, that is not today. So I understand. You can keep going. It's all right. I will not take offense. But Crimson, you know you can't bite me in a meaningful way. Oh boy. I have deceived you. I have deceived you with... Oh my god, it's not working. Wow. You know, I tried really hard to like commit to that. Let me try this again. I have deceived you with hearts. Thank you very much for the follow. I have no intentions of not deceiving you. I shall deceive you into my cults. Prepare for that, chat. Where are you going to get these where are you guys getting these cute characters from? I need one so cute. Which character are you talking about? And then I will inform you of where I may or may not have adopted it from. I don't mind sharing. I live in New Mexico and there's some cool culture and stuff, but the main reason I'm sharing is because we have all kinds of haunted places, folklores, and stories. Pet's ears. Yeah. That's fair. I try to avoid the paranormal as much as possible. Just like us actually playing Mortuary's Assistant, I think I cried. Like, internally. And the fact that you guys had me walk down corridors, which I hate. corridors. And then that woman crawled up that door. I was like, fuck this shit. Are the ones like your... Okay, so... For those who are new to VTubing, if you guys are interested in having a model very similar to mine, mine is made by Suika. This is a customizable. I do not own this model. I have bought it. It's not commercially owned, etc. I will have a personalized model in February 2026 when I debut my 1.0. Suika's model, there's also a new one that's called Prism that a lot of my friends really like, and it's crazy as far as the customization. And this little void kitten on my head is an asset that I adopted from Etsy. So I did make a different rendition in my 1.0 of the void kitten. So that is definitely something to take a look at. But yeah, I won't be gatekeeping anything like that if you guys want that. And then the wings, I texture edited myself because I have a little bit of texture editing experience from VR chat. So that's where the color comes from. But overall, most of this stuff is attached to the actual Suika model. So. But yeah. Oh, thank you, lovely. You found me on the purple app. Look at you. I love when people cross over. It's really cute. The model looks awesome for sure. Looking forward to see the person. Oh, yes, it is you from TikTok. I'm also very excited. Oh, for those who weren't here, I think last stream, I did. Thank you for the hearts, Angel. Shh, I'm not here. I'm eating popcorn. Shh, chat. I don't know who's talking. They're not here. What kind of popcorn are you eating, though? Person that's totally not here. Are you doing kettle corn, butter, white cheddar? What kind of popcorn are we indulging? Ooh, butter. Okay, okay. Nice, nice. Are we talking about, like, movie-style butter? Or are we talking about, like, fresh scoop butter that's melted and then put over hot, sizzling popcorn? Cheese popcorn for the win. Ooh. Got a couple people different, right? Buddha cat with Buddha on her. Oh, my void kitten? My void kitten's adorable. I love my little void kitten. It shall grow. Look at it. Look at it, chat. But yeah, it's quite the little minion. I love it. It's so good. And thank you for the follow, lovely. Yes. So many people have told me my first plushie has to be the void kitten. So don't worry, chat. I listen to what you tell me. Sometimes it's not for the better. But yes, void kittens are coming. The alerts for the 1.0 and debut are coming. It's gonna be great. I love it. I'm prepping everything I can. It's gonna be crazy. So bye, Noko. Please be safe. Ah, okay. Well, if you're on the purple app, there is something called daily offering. And if you do daily offering, you will rest upon, this sounds very sensual, but it is what it is. You'll rest upon the top of my bosom. I think that's the right one. Yeah. That is the TOS, very etiquette, old periodic terminology that we shall say. Oh, thank you for the follow, Tokyo. You're gonna take one for the team? Are you going to take one for the team? Are you going to give the daily offering? I see you, Tokyo. I like your little knife with blood. Oh, thank you very much for the is that cotton candy hearts? And then the hearts, and then chilies, and then roses, and then Gigi. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much, Saturn Angel. Out of stock? What do you mean out of stock? What the okay, give me a second, chat. Now I need to understand. I was like, what do you mean out of stock? It should be set so that People can... Crazy. Let me see. What is... We're doing it live, chat. We're doing it live. Viewer rewards. Let's look at the channel points. Uh-huh. Ah! I've been abused. Why have I been abused? So loud. Daily offering. Okay, edit. And it's max total redemptions for viewers. Individual. Oh! Oh, why is that? Okay, I got it. Alright. Okay, there. I have it. I fixed it, chat. Alright. I've been thrown a fish in my face. Okay, so it would have looked like this. There you guys. See, chat's right there. And then it goes away. Just like that. A daily offering. But yeah, I am curious, chat. Who has exciting plans for this weekend? I feel like a majority of you guys are probably working. I'm gonna make that little kitty dance at some point. Just you wait, chat. I can't wait. It will be magnificent. I work weekends. It's exciting, though. I'm in the ER. Ooh. When you say you're in the ER, are you actively in the ICU? If you're not comfortable talking about it, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to go skate. I might go to my favorite haunted spot. You have a favorite haunted spot? This I'm actually curious on. Without hopefully bringing anything back, what haunted spot are you talking about? I also might need to move my fan because I feel like now I'm getting cold because I had it blowing in one spot. Favorite. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They said they had a favorite haunting spot. I'm curious now. Like, I'm curious what it is and why is it your favorite haunted spot? It's called the Tucker Cemetery in Oklahoma. It's around an hour away. Okay, okay. Now, why is it your favorite? And yes, I work in emergency ICU and psyche. Oh, you have to deal with 5150s. I'm so sorry. That's very scary. I'm sure you have seen some very weird stuff. Hello, Crimson Rhapsody. Welcome on in. Very nice, very nice. But yeah. We also, if you, I see that you are on TikTok. If you end up going into the purple app, we also have a hi, I'm new. So feel free. Oh, I don't know why it always says that one. What is this? Official Callie the Gamer. Welcome on in, Callie. It's my favorite because it's so active that it should be put on the top 10 for the US. Woo, fighting people for my paycheck. Oh, Lord. I don't even... I kind of want to know, but damn. I mean, if I fought people for my paycheck, I think there would be a whole... Actually, you know, you should check out Selkie. She's my collaborator. She was the person that I was doing Baldur's Gate with towards the end. She also works as a nurse. So I'm sure you guys would exchange great stories. I am not part of the medical field. I just suffer from medical issues. It's not the same. I was first aid CPR certified. I know very basic medical things. I could probably stop your bleeding in a tourniquet and all that good stuff if we were out in the wild. I may cannibalize you in the process. No, I'm joking. But yeah, no, I have basic stuff. Right. We do both have Crimson in our name, Crimson Rhapsody. That's right. The amount of things I've seen and heard while being there is insane. See, that is exactly why I would not go there. But thank you for informing me. I'm glad that you've had some paranormal experiences. I will live vicariously through you. That's really interesting. I'll have to check it out. It's also very illegal to be there, but me and the people I go are very seeky. Oh, okay. So it's one of those things. I get you. Yeah, be very careful. Be very, very, very careful. The cat is feral. May donor party us on any trip. I can be quite the crazy. That can go in either way. When it comes to haunted houses, I'm scared of them. I don't blame you. I am a horror variety streamer, and I'm willing to play horror games. I do not go into actual haunted places. Those are total different things for me. I have almost 12 hours of recording alone on this one place. Thank you. No, thank you. Oh no. No, no, no. I'm gonna sound like that cat meme. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. Welcome on in, Ethan. Oh my gosh. I love that you guys are so chatty today. It makes my heart warm. This coffee's not doing it. It's cold now. Samara from the Ring type vibes. You know what? The Ring was very interesting. I did find that very scary growing up. Then I also watched The Ringu. That was also a bit scary too. Thank you very much for the follow, lovely. I appreciate it. I blame my mother. I blame the cat mama that has passed away a long time ago. Her love for horror. She took me in to Scream when it was in theaters. I Know What You Did Last Summer when it was in theaters. Just a bunch of stuff. Like, it's crazy, man. This woman was like, she loved horror movies, but she was a scary cat. And that passed on to me. Oi, Starzai! And look! Hi, lovelies! Oh, and Nightfall! Thank you very much for the follow! And luck. Oh my goodness. Starzai! O genki desu ka? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's sweet. Passed down the horror vibes versus horror movie. I don't know if I can recall. Like, she took me when I was really young. There was a couple that I could remember. Like, I think it was like Deep Blue Sea, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Scream, whatever it was. I think Jason and a couple other ones. Like, I don't know. You look strong, wanna fight? What kind of fight we talking about? My fight, flight, or freeze sense, I'm starting, it's like anchoring towards fight rather than flight or freeze. Like, whoa, I'm being challenged, chat. I need to know, what are we fighting in? Hey, Isaac, welcome on in. And which horror games do you play? Oh, Lord. I've done mainstream ones. I would say our recent AAA mainstream title would be Silent Hill F. As far as indie, I've played a lot of demos recently. We're talking about like Reanimal, Shift at Midnight, Hellmart, which we didn't finish per se, but we did do. There was, what else we do? Oh, Pumpkin Panic and a couple other things. My day's been going well. I feel a little stuffy though. I don't know why I feel a little stuffy, but it is a little stuffy. Do I play Day by Daylight? I used to. I haven't in a hot minute. Have you seen the second trailer for the FNAF second movie? I saw the teaser. I haven't seen the full one. I'm gonna go see it. Don't worry, chat. I'm gonna go see it. If you guys need me to review horror things for you, I can try. I don't think, like, it'll probably be like a comical review. Like, the amount of times I screamed playing this game was 0. The amount of times I screamed was about 42. The amount of times I screamed was like 105. Like, that would be this. Excited for Thanksgiving? I am. I'm actually going to see family in the northern westmost part of the country. Is this a Q&A? Yeah, kind of. We're just chatting, so I assume it would be. Okay. I will say this place is also very dangerous because the amount of cult activity there. Cult activity. Yeah. Well, I'm CrimsonBloodCat. I am your Shrine Empress, Kami, and cult leader. I do not authorize cult activities outside of the current live stream, so please venture forth with very, very, very carefulness. Getting caught in cult activity is very scary. Like, IRL cult activity. Hear me out. Discord horror movie. Actually, I am going to be doing a Discord horror movie night. I think it's next weekend, after the 24-hour stream. Another year of stuffing turkey and not someone's daughter. Hey, yo! I think Subnautica should be a horror game. It is for people with bassophobia like myself. I saw the FNAF 2 trailer. It looks amazing. It is. Good morning, Alex. I need to see the full one. I'm a huge FNAF fan, but like I stopped kind of after 4. So I'm part of like the older group. And then I heard that they're redoing a lot of the lore. Well, speaking of Discord, may I be a part of it? Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me get the link from Twitch chat. And then I'll copy it over. All right. There you go. Thank you for the follow, lovelies. I've been watching for a while. I just be shy and quiet. That's okay. You can lurk, Sam. You don't have to feel a certain way or speak up. I try to acknowledge people who lurk because I have a variety of audience, whether they are shy, introverted, extroverted, secretly closet weebs, neats, etc. Hello, gorgeous lady with a beautiful and comforting voice. Well, thank you, Voodoo Gaming. I appreciate it. Would I like some yarn? I don't know, but my Void Kitten here might. I like the character model that you have. Thank you. I appreciate that. My first movie was actually Blair Witch. I watched that a couple years ago. That is terrifying. One of the ones that scared me while growing up was Quarantine, which is based off of a Spanish movie, which is called, I think, Rec. Not Rec Room, Rec. But yeah. Thank you for the follow, lovely. But yeah, I think next Sunday will be the Discord movie night. I still need to decide which one I want. Secretly closeted weebs. Hey, I mean, some people be secret about it. Back in my day, 1,000 years old, where, you know, anime totally didn't exist, people were closeted. They were afraid to admit that they're anime. People were bullied for liking anime. Now everybody's like, oh my god, you gotta like anime in order to be cool. I love it's the reverse, Jock. Well, here's some. my cat's gonna I think it's trying to catch the yarn, and yep, oh, it left. I think it's gonna go play with your yarn mutt. It's a trend now. It is. It really is. But you know what? As someone who had to watch anime in 8 parts, I'm glad that it's more mainstream because it's easier for me to get, and I'm okay with this. I'm very okay with this. And now I can see it in the movies, which is even better. So I ain't gonna like, great, for real. Yo, you're beautiful, twin. Keep up the good work, twin. Have a great day. Blessed day, twin. Oh, thank you, Sup. Yes, no, I agree with that. I was a nerd before it was cool. Same. Incantations was the craziest horror movies I've seen. I have not heard of that. I'll have to put that on my look up list. Very nice. But no, it's crazy. Like being a nerd is like how it was to be a jock back in the day. I think it just goes with the time and what makes it. Am I streaming on 2 platforms? Yes, I am. No one knows about the YouTube method before anime. I'm a no one. I'm a no one, look. Don't worry. I may or may not have totally done that. Booba! Yeah, that be these tatas. Here. I got you, chat. I got you. There, booba. You like that, chat? You like that, booba? Oh, thank you for the follow. I'm like looking at this. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm like, is your name pronounced the Disagree Chicken or Disagree Chicken? I'm curious. Oh, thank you for coming over. I appreciate it. I try to stream and cater to both platforms, but there is a lot more customization over on the Purple app. Let's see. Whoa. Yes, whoa. Booba. Yeah, booba. It happens. It's okay, chat. Don't worry. Don't panic. It's okay. Yeah. It's Sam. Okay. Hi, Sam. You guys are gonna keep me young in my thousands of years old. I can't wait. I'm gonna be even older, and then you guys are gonna be like, "Hey, Crimson, are you still alive?" I'll be like, "Yes, I'm alive inside." It'll be an experience for all of us. Do I play games too? Yes. For TikTok, the sub says playing games. I will not be playing games today. I don't know why it has such an issue when I multi-stream to change the category. I try so hard to find the right one, so I've left it on playing games. But it is just the easiest way for TikTok to kind of like assume what I'm doing. But today we are just chatting and chilling. We may go for like another hour or so and just kind of vibe. We've talked quite a plethora of topics. We talked about cultural differences. We've talked about explicit topics and their acceptances depending on the country or the culture or even like preferences. We've talked about agreeing to disagree and how a lot of people don't understand that concept, and that's okay. But yeah. Welcome on in, lovelies. But yeah. So, the agree to disagree concept I feel like is very hard. Is that cat blinking? Yes. It blinks with me. What's my model? This is a customizable model by Suika. Oh, thank you, Sam. I think we're for the follow, technically. Ooh, spoopy. I love that octopus emote. I'm not gonna lie. I love the octopus emote. I almost was tempted to get a very long cat. Oh, luck is now challenging Tesperi. Oh, what's my Discord? Oh, let me copy it over. I got you, lovelies. There you go. Yep. Long cat emo would go hard, not gonna lie. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'll do a long void kitten. Like those long pillows. Oh no! Okay, no worries, Sam. That is totally fine. Yeah, I unfortunately, like, I was not a huge Minecraft person, but I am aware of that one. And I know that they snuck in some Easter eggs for the stuff. There is a Discord. Everybody's coming in. Oh my god, it's crazy. Mine, how are you? Oh my goodness. Let me see. Here we go. Ta-da! The daily offering. Thank you for the follow, Zivity. Oh, it says it was restricted. My bad. Oh, interesting. The memory of him will live on in a lot of people, which I totally understand. And I think they're right. Because, what is it? They say legends never die. I think it's very cute. Oh, that's very sweet. How are you doing, Shaman? I hope you are well. Everybody's doing so well and cozy. I love it. What's a daily offering? So if you go to Twitch and you spend 50 points, you have this, it's called the daily offering. It allows you, as chat, to sit on my bosom. That is the daily offering. You give me 50 points, you get to redeem it once a day, and you get to sit on there. I don't care as long as I can stay in the live and be a part of this community and friends. I'm happy. That's fair. I can understand that, Sam. So nice. I hope that the weekend's weather is good for thoughts on Yuri. I think the only content I've consumed that was Yuri, I think, is like Citrus, and I did like the anime. I thought it was really good. I'm all for Yuri, Yaoi, hetero, whichever, as long as there's good story. Like, H content, I will only consume. I am the person who got from a convention that I watch hentai for the plot is genuinely, like, where I stand. So, you seem cozy as a person. I think I can be. Sounds good. Am I multi-streaming? I am. I'm on TikTok and I am on Twitch. Oh, chasing dogs. I mean manga because it's really good. Oh, I have not consumed a lot of manga. I either read horror manga, and I have like Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Man, Kami-sama Kiss, Fruits Basket, and then I have digital stuff. That's kind of where I'm at. What's my favorite candy? Ooh, so I'm gonna say Reese's, Dove Chocolate, and Ferrero Rocher. Do you take anime recommendations? Absolutely. I do watch hentai for the plot. You can say what you want. I do. I have people who can back me up on this. I will scroll past hentai if I don't like the plot. If you just immediately give me a bunch of X-rated content on the first 5 seconds, I'm out. I skip past it. I'm like, I don't need this. I literally am a person who watches it because, like, there are just some animes that are not available to be watched because of either how gory or how intimate things are. Thank you very much for the follow, lovely. I appreciate it. I'm buying the full collection of Fragrant Flowers, Blooms with a Dignity now. That is so good. Oh my god, I love that as a romance anime. It was so good, and it was like a slight slow burn, but the tension between them, and then at the end, I won't spoil anything, but I'm just like, so cute. I recommend Santa. It's about a kid that inherits Santa Claus powers in Korea. It's on Amazon. Okay, I will pull out a sticky note and I will put this here. Santa. Understood. I got that right there. Da-da. But yeah, I can't even tell you how that works. But I also read manhwas, which are not as common, maybe to a certain audience, but yes. GTA 6 got delayed, so I'm going to chill here until it releases. That's gonna be a bit. I am very excited to see how it comes out, because I have done 5M roleplay, etc. But I'm not exactly sure what to expect from GTA 6, I'm not gonna lie. I love it so much, it's so good. I read a lot of manhwa. Oh. So, fun fact, chat. Ascension model, right? My 1.0 that's debuting in February 2026. I'm gonna tell you right now that it's like... If you think Remarried Empress, if you've ever read Remarried Empress, the manhwa, like, there's some inspiration from there. Like, at this point, they may as well add a maybe at the end of every release date. They say, right. Yup. No, I got you. Thank you very much for the follow, lovely. Right now, it's Shadow Slave and the beginning after the end. Ooh, I need to check that out. There's so many. My webtoon recommendations and all that stuff are so great. I also read like the full solo leveling before. Like, I read the rest of Solo Leveling after I watched the first couple of episodes of the Solo Leveling anime, and I was like, I want to understand this better. And then I did. It was pretty good. Are you going to Comic-Con in December? I am not going to any of the any more cons this year. I've already done a couple of conventions. I will be at a con in March 2026. Not as myself. I will be helping another convention advertise. But I may or may not eventually do some meet and greets if it becomes... If you guys think I am, like, if you guys want to meet me and you guys give me a demand, like, and there's enough of you, like, I might do a meet and greet at some point. It's not off the table. Omniscient Reader has been great. I read the full light novel and now the manhwa is pretty good. Oh, that sounds so good. Okay, I'm gonna start writing some of these down. I love when I put something between my teeth. My model freaks the fuck out. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Thank you for the cheer. Holy crap. You scared the crap out of me. Oh my goodness. My heart jumped. Oh, you're okay. A lot of things in my stream are meant to scare me. So, no fret. Let's see. Shadow Slave and the beginning and the end. Got it. Right here. Madame, could you pronounce Dom? Cough, cough, me? Oh, could you perchance Dom cough coffee? Oh, I thought you said pronounce. Oh my god, I read that wrong, chat. I'm so sorry. No. Thank you for the follow, God. Isaac, are you asking for me to dom you? That's very cute. I didn't realize that I was actively taking requests, but I have been known to be a more motherly figure, per se. Discard alert earlier still has to go. Okay, so let me tell you, chat. I don't know if you're aware of this, but like my Tangia on Twitch is very interactive, right? And I genuinely was concerned. I was like, what is going on? Why is this happening? I need to know. So, hey, it's all fair. I was just concerned on what's going on. Speaking of Tangia, I will throw a Tangia dungeon down for you guys in the purple app. And you guys can just do !join, and then you'll see it in the top right if it uses. Where is my Tangia dungeon? The heck? Oh, what the heck? I don't know why it was doing that, but I guess it was off for some weird reason. That was probably why I didn't see the whole Discord alert. I was like, what the heck is going on? Are you like a guidance counselor? Did you say mommy? A what dungeon? A Tangia dungeon. I think Rockstar Games is going to release GTA 6 on November 19th. Oh lord. Thank you very much for the 10 roses, Ghosty. Alright, let's see. Okay, am I a guidance counselor? I'm not a guidance counselor for your school. I can give guidance, but I must reference that comes with very. Do you like Pokemon? Because I have a recommendation. I have loved Pokemon over the years. I don't actively play it, but I will take recommendations. Does this stream have 7TV, BTTV, FFZ emotes? I'm so old. I probably don't know what half those are. I'm going to say no because I don't know what those are. No, I'm saying you are like one because I'm not in school no more. I graduate. Ah, okay. I can definitely attempt to guide you and be a guidance counselor. Afraid of women, follow the host. Oh, Lord. Well, I'm sorry that you're afraid of women. I would say I hope to change that, but you picked a very crazy, chaotic individual to potentially bring. Thank you very much, Ghosty, for, I believe that's a gummy bear. Thank you. They're browser plugins that you can serve for a variety of emotes. Okay, I will look into them. As of right now, I'm going to say no. It's not a game. You should read the manga because it's way darker than anything in the series. Oh. Okay. I'm down to read things. Welcome on in, lovelies. Oh, you found me on Twitch. Hello, lovely. Welcome on in. Welcome to the other dark side. I tried to tailor both experiences. Sometimes it's always not the, I wouldn't say the best, but it is catered. Have you seen Baki? No, I have not. I've heard of it, though. I don't know why I've heard of it, but I've heard of it. Tell TikTok we said hello. Chat, TikTok says hello. Or chat, Twitch chat says hello to TikTok chat. Oh my god, my brain. Thank you for the follow, Baplix. I appreciate it. I totally messed that up. I did. I should be better about this. You know what I noticed though? I'm not super like choppy from side to side no more. Something fixed. It's so good. Okay. I hear 2 people say that it's good, so now I'm curious. Is it a movie, an anime, a manhwa, a manga? What are we talking about? I was on TT. Yes, I see that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love when I see people on both sides. And I know some people have a preferred platform. Like, I have people who started on Twitch and then moved to TikTok. And then I have some people who start on TikTok and then move to Twitch. I'm trying my best to find a good happy medium where I can split the audios as well as interactiveness so that both sides have a slightly different experience but are catered. So, but yes, thank you. Welcome on in. I have little things on Twitch for you if you'd like. I have like the daily offering, the hi I'm new, and a bunch of other stuff. It's a very nice anime. Okay. I got you. I will look into it, Sam. Hi, I'm new. Yeah, it's a little channel point redeem. Because I've noticed that some people will be like, I can't get anything. And I was like, I got you. So I put the hi, I'm new one, and then the it allows you to just put something in text. And then also it's the little daily offering, which every person can use once per stream. And then that allows you to do this. Ta-da! You should make an anime suggestion tap on Discord. I do have, it's the Nyanime, I think it is. Nyanime Sanctuary, you can put them in there. I'll put it in here. Anime suggestions can go in here. There we go. Wahaha. Don't forget the daily Wordle, y'all. Ooh. Thank you very much for the follow. What are the dungeons? Okay. Which dungeons are you talking about, chat? I need to know before I answer this question, because this might be rigged. Are we talking about the NSFW dungeons in my Discord, or are we talking about like Tangia Dungeon, which is perfectly fine? The Fungeons, yeah, there we go. It reminds me of the, is it, oh yeah, okay, I got you. Okay, so I will do another one of these. The dungeon here is it's a Tangia. Let's see. Let me get it real quick. And then you'll just do, so I spawn in the Tangia dungeon like this, and then you can do exclamation join, and I think it takes up to 6 people of who decides rate, and then they go through, and then sometimes I'll read it. So CrimsonBloodCat has joined, Zizu has joined, Last Horizon has joined. And then we'll see. I think there's 3 spots left. And then Bat has joined. Okay, let's go. Zizu has defeated an orc. Last Horizon has defeated an orc. Zizu found a dead end. CrimsonBloodCat defeated an orc. CrimsonBloodCat was killed by an orc. I'm dead, chat. Last Horizon defeated an orc. Batpool tripped on a rock? Okay, yep. Batpool found a dead end. Zizu found a hidden chest. And found a common gelatin armor. Last Horizons obtained a legendary 2D armor. The dungeon raid has been completed. Ah, yes, I see it. Thank you. I see Baki. Very nice, very nice. Ta-da! Sorry, CD, you missed it by a couple seconds. But yeah, essentially it's 500 channel points. Kind of go in, and we have this little thing, and then you can also duel each other if you want. Surprisingly, even if you're a higher level, you can still kick someone's butt. Me tripping on a rock was very lore accurate. Facts. I understand. You know what? I think my last time I tripped was when, so I have this corridor, and it used to be plain. My roommate and I just, like, I think we both just grew up where you just don't hang up stuff. And I hung up so many anime, like, I have collected anime prints over my lifetime, and boy, they look amazing. I have like Five Nights at Freddy's up there, Fruits Basket, Demon Slayer. I think I have a couple of things from other stuff. Behind me is like freaking game backgrounds. To the left of me is like Cyberpunk and JJK. In front of me is like yokais and personal things. It's crazy. I'm new to this all, so I'm trying to keep up. Oh, take your time, lovely. First of all, if you're new, I'm CrimsonBloodCat, your horror variety streamer. Today we're just chatting and chilling. No playing games. I know TikTok says we're playing games. It lied. I have no way of changing it. But yeah, we're just chilling today. If you need some time, if you need, just to relax, etc., and chill, this is probably your perfect place for today. We're not doing anything crazy. I will answer some, if not most, questions. I will read chat, but I may not be able to directly answer you all the time. And I hope you understand. There are a lot of you today, and I'm okay with this. I just may not be able to tailor my answer or response to everybody. And I'll catch you when I can. But yeah. Panem or Judy? I'm not sure what that's in regards to. Ooh, enchilada, Spanish rice, and jalapeno peppers. That looks nice. Very nice. Ah, so cute, so cute. I see you guys. Oh, wow. There's like a good chunk of you now. Okay, I got you. I heart all of you. Eh, eh. Not me totally trying to manage my Discord at the same time. La, da, 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 da. Oh, hello, lovely. I see you say potato. It's very nice. Hello. How are you doing? I want to slightly shout out this person on TikTok Live. They were one of the few people who, even though they didn't hear it at first, they vouched for me, saying that I wasn't super crazy for saying that the soundtrack of Crash Out demo lobby music sounded like a part of a BB No Money song. And we had like a discussion back and forth in chat where I was like, no, seriously. And I gave him the exact song, the reference, and the other one, and I feel liberated, chat. I feel less crazy. I just got off work. My boss kept me for one dumb package. Oh no! I'm so sorry, lovely. Like, when I think Panem, you must forgive me, but I think of Hunger Games, and I'm assuming that's not what we're talking about. Oh, you watched Endrunners? Instead, how about Lucy or Rebecca? Oh, okay. Like, are we talking about, like, the best girl from the series as a whole, or a best, like, love relationship with main character? You work 16 hours? Oh, my lord, I'm so sorry. Make sure to take lots of breaks, hydrate, relax when you get home, make sure you eat if you haven't, or try to eat if you're not hungry. Thank you very much for the follow, Solar Sky. My man, Rebecca, for you as a whole, ooh, I'm a Lucy girl. I know Rebecca has a very good arc, and I love her for it. I like Lucy. I relate to Lucy a little bit more. I know, right? It's crazy. I saw somebody join secretly in chat. Watch, they're about to bully me. It's gonna happen. I can see it. I work only 6 and it's on a farm. It feels like 16 hours for real. What kind of farm do you work on, Sam? You know, I have a soft spot for farms. If I wasn't chronically ill, I probably would love to live the rest of my days life like out on a farm. And as long as I can continue doing my content creation, I would be a very happy clam. I'm home, so I joined to relax and hope to slowly fade away to sleep. And no problem on having your back. Oh, thank you. Well, take your time. Oh, you're on a dairy farm, Sam. That is a lot of I'm gonna say manure. That's a lot of work. That's a lot. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm in the Discord. Time to spread chaos. Oh no, my mods are gonna be like, "What is going on?" It is fine. I don't mind having a little bit of chaos in my Discord. I've noticed that over the years it has, and I'll put it back over on TikTok. Um, I don't mind the occasional like uproot and all that stuff, but do remember, guys, I am an 18 plus community, so that is very important because I have strict content that can be either topics that are just adult related, sexual content, all that stuff. It is one of the things that I ask on onboarding, you know, that you recognize that you're 18 plus. So if you're not 18 plus, please leave the Discord. You can scroll past me as well. It's perfectly fine. I will not take offense. I cater my content towards 18 plus, not because I am actively consuming H anime or anything like that. The topics I discuss are explicit and they're not catered towards children or minors. So I love the cows. It's a very messy job. I learned a lot about disciplining cows. I bet. Risk taker, welcome back, lovely. We bouncing, we bouncing, we dancing, we dancing. I can breathe. I can breathe. All right, chat. I need to run to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Don't set anything on fire, please. Please. I ask you kindly, do not set anything on fire. Okay, I see that everything is still here. Nobody has set anybody on fire, hopefully, so we're good. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see where we got. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to put my boobs in your face. Yeah, no, we'll be fine. Here, I won't lean too much. All right, let's see. She left. I went to the bathroom. Thank you very much for the follow, Big Zero. I don't know. I just got here. That's fair. I got an ad on Twitch. She'll be back. I heard arsony. I said don't set anything on fire. She did arson. If I committed arson, I wouldn't have admitted it. That's crazy. I like how I left chat alone and they're already committing arson. That's crazy. Okay, chat. If you're gonna commit arson, you can't get caught. First of all, I am not condoning nor encouraging arson-like behavior. I'm just saying. Exactly. I don't, and if you're doing it, I don't want to know. Don't make me an accomplice. That's crazy. Love playing with fireworks irresponsibly. This is a good idea. Okay, so when I was a young, we have to keep the house warm. That's fair. That's very fair. Arson is just a cutesy thing. Oh Lord. Thank you, lovely. I appreciate it, Big Zero. Thank you for the support on both sides. Okay, so story time. Okay, I'm not gonna ignore chat, but I'm gonna focus on the story time because every time I read chat, I lose my place. So I'm gonna tell it and then I'm gonna read chat, hopefully. Okay, so when I was a young cat demon and I lived in Hawaii, we were doing a New Year's Eve celebration. And we owned a house, all that stuff. It was like in like a newer development area. And so below us are these like big giant, like, I don't know if it's sewers or whatever, but you could walk through it. Like it was like a tunnel. So I think it was just like a water drainage area. I don't think it was sewers. Well, fun fact, we had these like little spinny fireworks, right? Like the ones where you light and they like spin like a top and they kind of throw fire and flare everywhere. I don't know what the name of those are. But this is older, right? And so I'm over here and I'm spinning. I'm having a great time. And let me tell you, growing up, I was a very well-behaved child. If my father said no, I just didn't do it. If he said don't do this, I just didn't do it. I tried to be very well for him, not only because we were a military associated family, but because I had lost my mom at such a young age. I tried to be like the best kid ever, okay? So I'm over here having fun and we're just like throwing stuff. And then, so we had the great idea to throw these fireworks down the sewer. Like, I don't know what to call it. So we throw it and you can hear it and it's just like, zzz, bang. Like you could hear it, right? And then my dad comes out and he goes, Crimson! And I'm like, oh yeah? And he's like, if our plumbing doesn't work tomorrow, you're gonna be grounded. I'm like, oh shit. Fun fact, like I said, it was a water drain, so it's fine. We know, but it was so funny to hear. He was just like, don't be throwing fireworks down the sewer and blah, 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 blah. Like, it's gonna explode and burn. I'm just like, okay, I won't. No more. I'm so sorry. Yeah. It was a water drain, so it still worked. It was okay. But yeah. I was not a well-behaved child. Oh, Lord. You know, I noticed something, and I'm not going to oust most of my community here. You need to tie 2 bags to break it. Oh, I don't want to break plumbing. That's expensive, okay, chat? I don't know what's over. You know what? Maybe if your wastewater is so backed up that debris needs to be cleared, maybe it just needs a good firework. I don't recommend that, and I'm not encouraging it. Oh, Lord. But yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, but no, everything worked the day after. It didn't damage it or anything like that. It was just a very interesting experience. Like, I knew how to respect people, but I did some diabolical shit. Oh, like, I don't think you understand, chat. Like, I'd never talked back to my parents growing up. I did it once, okay? I think I was, like, a teenager in high school. And you know what that sound was? My dad was saying something to me, and he was like, Crimson this, Crimson that, Crimson this. And I was like, no. That's it. That's all I said. And then he was like, what? And I was like, I did repeat myself. I just like went silent after that, and then we proceeded to have a long conversation, and I was crying, and he was crying at the same time. It was crazy. What did you just drink? Monster blood? No, it's water. And the remnants of, I guess, coffee. I normally don't drink coffee because it makes me sick and it doesn't give me caffeine, but I do like the taste of it. I remember my brother lit a firecracker in the house. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. I knew I heard a fork on ceramic plate. Oh! This? It's a spoon. It's a spoon. I feel very fancy with my cup and my spoon. Just be like, it's a toast. I'm sorry, Miss Taker. Are you crashing out because of the sound? I did something way worse. My dad grounded us for 3 months from the Xbox 360. Oh, Lord. I got hit in the face by a firework and never learned my lesson? Oh, shit! My favorite firework story, there's 2 of them. When I was really young in Japan, they lit these, like, firework, like, showers across the bay. It started with one, and then it just across the bay to the other side of the port. It just lit with these beautiful rain, like, fireworks, and it was so freaking pretty. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, Japan's fireworks are so aesthetically pleasing. And then my second fireworks story is I did this a couple times when I lived in Texas. They have the ability to do artillery like fireworks. Like, you can only do 6 shell per fireworks. Those bitches launched 100+ feet in the air and like exploded and then shook everybody's house. Like, that's how big they were. And I shot those. I fucking loved it. They were my favorite. I would be terrified if that made contact with anybody or anybody's house. There would be so much problem. Like, you have to light them in the middle of the street and then watch them go up, and then just make sure like you pray that you don't shake anything, you don't do anything stupid, you just light it, you put the artillery shell in, it goes up, bang, and then that's it. Like, that's it. I used to take apart fireworks and make my own pyrotechnics. Very dangerous. Don't do it. Love mortars, though. Yeah! I would highly recommend you don't do that either. They know how to party. Oh, yeah, they do. Japan is a party. Japan knows how to be a good host, I think, is a good brain. Arson and Anthill. Oh, Lord, Republic. Boop. How long are you going to be streaming for? Because I got to go clean, and hopefully you're still streaming. I probably will be ending in about 39 minutes. I don't know why it took so long for TikTok to, like, reconnect. But I normally on Fridays do, like, a 9 a.m. to noon. But if you're in the Discord, you should be able to get, like, streaming notifications. Just make sure you choose the right thing, because I don't like to at everybody. I really don't like that. Don't tell anyone I'm seeing double of you. I got you, chat. I won't oust you. Wait. If you're seeing double of me, if I give you the demon form, are you seeing double worth of demons? Oh, man. This is crazy. I'm also jealous, though, because I really wanted to see the World Fair in Japan, but I didn't get an opportunity to go to Japan this year, and that's okay. I think it worked out for the best. Instead, the money went towards my Ascension model. That bitch, I'm not gonna lie, my Ascension cost $12K. So everything that you guys contribute to my streams goes straight to paying the model. Straight to paying it. Yes, I would be double trouble. I absolutely would be double trouble. You're watching me on 2 phones right now? That's crazy. Thank you very much for the follow, Zane. Summonable Crimson when? Right to your home. In this day and age. I like when some people will cast me to their TVs. Because I do that, right? Like, if I'm busy or stuff like that, I'll cast my friends to, like, my TV. And then I'll just, like, do something busy. Like, either work on content, draw, or practice drawing. and all that stuff. So it's great. You're gonna head to the gym? Oh, are you doing leg day, arm day, core? What are we doing? Are we doing cardio? And bet. I love this. I love when my kitty minions improve themselves. So please keep doing it. Don't stop unless you are literally having health issues. So please stop and then go see a doctor. Oh, Lord. I'm doing cardio and arms. Bet. Get it. Get those gains. Get them muscles. Make these void kittens proud. I see you. Well, I got a laptop and an Xbox, so I could also watch you on. Ah, very nice, very nice. You don't have to. I catered both versions. TikTok sees Twitch chat now. Twitch does not see TikTok chat because I don't have anything that would necessarily put you guys on there just yet. But we'll work on it. I'll see what I can do. Fun fact about me before I leave, I used to weigh 320 pounds and I'm 175 now. That's amazing. That is amazing. Congratulations. Keep your progress. Don't let yourself stray. And if you have a bad day, that's okay. Take the day and then keep going. It's a lot harder than it sounds. I might go shoot my bow. Ooh, Zane. Is it a recurve? Compound? What you got? I'm surprised, like, I genuinely have, like, the knowledge of some of these things. Streamlabs can connect Twitch and TikTok chats together. I am more of a Stream Elements fan because it's not as heavy on my computer. Not saying that I don't, but between VTube Studio, between Stream Elements, between a lot of the other programs that I run, I find that Stream Elements is a little bit more configurable. But I'll look into potentially seeing if I can get, like, a Streamlabs widget. But I am also looking into, it's called, oh my goodness, I don't know what it's called. Caster Labs Caffeinated, that allows me to see the chats. I just have to find a place for me to put the chat on there. But yeah. All right. I don't understand weight in pounds, but hype. Okay, let me see if I can calculate math real quick. 320 pounds to kilograms is like, I know it's 145 kilos. And they said that they went from 145 kilos to 79 kilos. Risk taker, just to give you an idea. Some people use OBS. Oh yeah, I 100% use OBS. Oh my lord. My headphones keep disconnecting today. Everything's just being a brat. Come on. Come on. It might be time sooner or later to get new headphones. It's very unfortunate. I don't use silly Freedom Land units. Oh, Jesus, risk taker. But yeah, no, I use Stream Elements. That is like a add-on to OBS. I'm at the state in the day where you spam your friends with food TikToks as you get hungry. Oh my god, I do that too. A lot of my saves are like cooking tutorials on food, I'm not gonna lie, which I talked to chat about and asked if you guys wanted a cooking stream at some point, and a lot of you guys gave me a positive response. So very, I think I'm in love with you. Aw, Isaac, you're very sweet. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Oh, I understand. Thank you very much for the follow-sins. Yes. I use both metric and imperial units, I will have you know. I think it makes it easier. Because some things will, like, you know, like if you're scuba diving, it's meters. It's not feet, right? It's not miles. And there's some things that just rate, like, if you're cooking, some things are better measured in, like, milliliters or some things are better for, like, centimeters, versus, like, feet. So it really depends. Thank you for the follow, lovely. It makes it easier, but I can't be bothered to try to understand your silly freedom units. My silly freedom units? You think I own that? Oh, that's funny. If I owned that, I would be way better than... Well, hold on. Let me think of this statement before I start rattling off my mouth. If I owned the ability to do feet and miles and all that stuff, I'm pretty sure my model of my content creation would not be limited to such a beauty as this. It would be even more amazing. Not going shooting, it's raining. Oh no, I'm sorry, Zane. Do you shoot out of range? Out of curiosity? And I don't know if you ended up telling. Oh God, Jesus. I'm sorry. My boobs were in your guys' face for a second. Oh, you're a compound. I see. I missed that. It's gonna snow on Saturday and Monday for me. Oh, wow. Okay. Don't worry. I don't mind. Risk taker. Of course you wouldn't mind. You'd rather be squished through them thighs. She's growing. I would rather not grow. My assets are quite big as is. I would rather not push. No, just in the fields? Okay. See, I used to have a compound Matthew bow that I shot with an archery target. I never killed anything live. I did go hunting with a 22 at some point. I still didn't shoot anything to kill because I'm one of those beliefs that if I'm going to hunt, I'll hunt for food, and I'm not a huge fan of venison. Granted, maybe I just never tried the right venison. Not shaming anybody who has venison, but I'm definitely not one to kill for sport. Now, if it's an overpopulation thing, it's one thing, but my areas around me don't have overpopulated issues. In my previous state, maybe, but not in my current state. Not really a secret, is it? Wow. All right, those on Twitch, I will put another lovely Tangia dungeon for you. All right, let me see if I can get it up. Ta-da! There we go. Ah! I've been abused. Who threw that? It's casual. Look, casual! It's the old fish! A 22, kind of small, no? Yeah. The rifle was a little small. And like I said, it wasn't for hunting. Am I buggy? Oh, .22 is the size of the ammo that goes into the rifle. Indeed it is. Too bad I can't throw snowballs. Is that something you guys want? You want to be able to throw snowballs in December? If you guys want to throw snowballs, I'm sure I could find something. Why not? Well, I mean, if you want, yes. Okay. Well, Zane, if you want to throw objects, unfortunately, it is currently set up through Twitch. So you guys will have to. Right now, it's fish and some other things. But I will note my community wants snowballs. Okay. Note to self, add snowballs to throwable. I'll look for that. Why? I am curious. Why what? Are light and nice and good for small game and getting used to the gun. Yeah, no, I agree with that. It was a good starter. Gotta save 15k. I need more fish. It's different. It is definitely an acquired. A machine gun of fish is crazy. Yeah, Jose, I'm not sure why you're asking why. Like, why snowballs? Well, I think that's more of a culture thing. You gonna add a Christmas hat? Is that also something that you guys... Okay, let me talk to you. As a horror variety streamer, I feel like I've leaned more towards Krampus than a Santa Claus hat. However, if you guys would really like that, I'm sure I can look into getting it. I'm sure there's a couple of Christmas-esque things that I could wear. I mean, maybe I'll put a little Santa hat on this little guy up here. Would be more snow than I saw during the entirety of last winter. Oh, Lord. Krampus's peak. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Ah! Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Tell me why ain't no... Sorry. Yes. I would 100% see that. Christmas vibes are fun, but something along the lines of Nightmare Before Christmas. Yes. Did I tell you guys? I think some people know this, but last year, not this year, but last year, I got a 13-foot Jack Skellington animatronic for Halloween with a life-size Sally and an inflatable Zero. That was outside last year. It was great. A lot of people loved stopping by the house. People were scared of the Jack Skellington because it was triggered as well. It was really good. For real though, I'm genuinely surprised how little snow there's been the past few years. Yeah, no, I get it. Can you be real with me? Possibly. Depends on what subject you're talking about. It's Junie! Good morning, lovely. I miss the snow. I live in a desert. Do you... Because in New Mexico, right? Because I used to skydive in Arizona. Do you not have in the morning, like, the snow-capped mountains? Like, I know you don't actually get to see or visit the snow, but do you have, like, mountains around you that you at least get to see that? I ain't see the hype of Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, like, you don't understand the hype of it? I think it's situational. Like, I'm not one to be like, you must like this. I think Nightmare Before Christmas is just, it's a very cute animation where, you know, you have these Halloween characters living in Halloween land, and they go to Christmas, and they kind of see this fascinating thing that's just not, you know, Halloween, and they're like, oh, we want to do it ourselves, and then they kind of, you know, run into a conflict of Halloween doesn't belong with Christmas kind of thing. And, you know, Jack kind of gives up, and then, you know, Santa Claus is able to fix his stuff. But for the most part, I think it's a cute story. It's kind of like the Grinch kind of thing, you know. It's just a different take, per se. I dread the snow season. Oh, why do you dread the snow season, Junie? I live in Central Europe. Snow has been getting less and less each winter, which is a bit concerning. Yeah, I could agree with that. Skydiving in Arizona is awesome. Actually, usually around February, we'll get a very thin layer of snow, and there's snow-capped mountains if the team is ready there. That's actually when I went to Arizona, so maybe I just lucked out. It's a beautiful movie my family's obsessed with. All of my families love this movie. But you don't have to. Okay, so unpopular opinion here. Just because everybody around you loves something doesn't mean that you have to love it. I can understand the feeling of being either a black sheep or feeling left out, like you just don't understand the hype, but that's okay. That just means that you have different preferences and tastes, and I think that in itself is beautiful, per se. So I wouldn't worry about it. I don't think you have to like Nightmare Before Christmas. I just think it was cute. I think it's funny. I like musicals, so I think that I like the songs, like What Is This? Or This Is Halloween and all that stuff. I think they're really cute. Canada is terrible for snow. Oh, like which part? AB and Quebec, I feel like, are pretty high up there. BC was not too bad, but has some snow too. Very good opinion. Oh, thank you. But, I mean, it just happens. Yeah, and that's okay, Isaac. I mean, it's just one of those things, like, as much as some people would love to be part of mainstream or like things that other people like, I think it's good. That's why one of my shorts that got really popular was, like, my take on pineapple on pizza, right? Like, I don't eat pineapple on pizza, but to me it makes sense for people who live in, like, Hawaii, where pineapple is freshly grown. And let me tell you, I don't like pineapple, but freshly grown pineapple fresh off of the Dole plantation in Oahu is the best pineapple I've ever tasted. I would almost consider eating more, but I don't get the, you know, I don't like it transported because it's normally picked early and then ripe, and then canned, I'm just like hit or miss, and then frozen, I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. So my favorite part is my favorite character, Oogie Boogie. Yeah, that's where I've seen you before. Yep, and that's okay. There's a lot of shorts that are going around, which I'm so happy that it's capturing you guys as an audience. So I'm not gonna complain. Pineapple on pizza is literally peak. Like I said, it's not mine. I'm a pepperoni and sausage fan, and that's okay. Sometimes I'll get bold and I'll throw spinach on that bitch. But it's pineapple is just not my thing. But that doesn't mean that it can't be your thing. I literally had to fight one of my friends in VR when we were doing a tier list. I was like, oh, just put pineapple as a pizza topping on tier B. And they were like, it does not belong on pizza. I'm like, it's fine. Some people like it. Put it on tier B. They're like, it does not belong on pizza. I was like, I will fight you. And he's like, and so we started like literally fighting over this like little tier block in VR. And I was just like, okay. So I took the tier block and I started flying upwards in the world. And they literally got into a flying avatar just to chase me down. And I respawned and I put it on there. I was like, it belongs on B. So I thought it was funny. It's okay. I think some people just have strong opinions they want to die on, and that's okay. People are allowed to have different opinions. And I think that was what we started on earlier, where it was like, people can agree to disagree. And that doesn't mean that they hate you. That doesn't mean that they don't like you. It just means that you guys have two different, like, opinions, right? When people go to ice cream parlors together, they don't just have one ice cream flavor. They have a gazillion because all of you guys are crazy motherfuckers who like crazy toppings. Or like frozen yogurt or, you know, pizza places or candy shops. Everybody has a different frame because people like different things. What would you say is your hottest take? Okay, my 1,000-year-old brain. I need to know. When you say hottest take, like, is this like my most unpopular opinion? Like, dumb it down for me. I'm an old man. See, I like hard candy. See? Culinary adapts and blooms. Yes, it does. Like, I know the joke is like, well, the French have never done anything well. I'm like, the French have revolutionized cooking. They're revolutionary type people. And I love their crosses between Asian cultures, bringing, like, such good fucking pastries. It's not even funny. My most popular opinion or controversial opinion. Ooh, okay. Let me think about this. And something that's obviously TOS friendly. I have a couple. One of them for America is like, bathing does not have to be intimate. Like, I agree with like ofuros and onsens, bathhouses, like that, like, bathe naked with the same sex, etc. It doesn't need to be an intimate thing. It can be intimate. It doesn't need to be intimate. And then another is, I don't like the fact that you can't be, again, my community is 18 plus. If you're not 18 plus, leave kindly. I think you should be able to talk to your friends and families about sex and have discussions, like, in a literal scientific way or a questionable or curious way without being berated. I think it, you know, I feel like we're in a community where we dance and we talk about innuendos, all that stuff, but I feel like people have genuine questions and they get shamed for it. And it's unfortunate. Cali chicken bacon ranch hand toss from Domino's, handmade pan. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Oh, the French are revolutionary, all right. Yes, they are. Don't see how those are hot. But a lot of people, like, I agree with you, Judy. Judy, you and I have talked about this. We have similar stances because of our ethnicity background. Just to give Claire, like, I'm Chinese American, Chad. So I'm Chinese, and then my American side is like French and Irish. So to me, I don't have an issue, but a lot of my friends are like, oh my God, you can't do that. That's heathen. Have you ever had east of Chicago, like, type of pizza, or are you talking about bintu? That's a good one. Sex education is majorly frowned upon in a lot of cultures and religions. I agree. Now, if you're talking about, like, the worst, like, hot take that I could think of without getting canceled, I don't know if I have any, like, really, really strong, very definitely has the statement of ew sex. Yeah. But I think you should also be comfortable, because some people aren't comfortable talking. I will throw casual under the bus, right? So casual is a more reserved person from me, right? And we'll joke about stuff, and I'll bring up topics like intimacy. And he'll be like, I'm a little uncomfortable about that. So then I stop. It's that simple. If somebody's uncomfortable, you stop. Now, it's when if I decide to push and I bullied him or whatever, and I'm like, no, I don't care how you feel, etc., accept my topic. That's when it's just rude and uncomfortable. It doesn't make for a good thing. But imagine you have to try to have... Oh, fun fact, Isaac. That is my religion. Yes, I know, ironic. I'm a cat demon. I know. I know. It's amazing. But I have no problem having that conversation with it. But that's what makes it a hot take, right? I genuinely think, one, as long as you're respectful of the person as a whole, and you're respectful to people who you know, whether it's their cultural preference, their religion, maybe their own viewpoint or their trauma, I think you can work within those bounds. And yes, I am. But and to be frank, like, I'm not trying to rile up a topic because I normally don't bring this up, but I'm non-denominational. And it's funny because my dad, this is why you'll never see him on stream, is not a fan of my content because I am a cat demon and he does not wish to bring that into the household, which is fair. But I'm an adult and I would like to do what I like, and I like being a not Nekomata, Bake Neko right now, ascending to Nekomata, and I enjoy my lore, and I enjoy being able to talk to my community, and it's not for everybody, and I do talk about things that are considered controversial in the standard of things, but I think that's okay. I think it would make me a Nephilim if Selkie and I had a baby. With me being a cat demon and her being a seraphim. That our child that we would produce, not saying I'm producing a child with Selkie, but that would be a Nephilim. I'm so sorry, I've been chatting it. I wasn't realized that I wasn't liking the stream. I'm so sorry. What? You don't have to apologize, Sam. You're fine. Oh god, I gotta look. Let's go to be honest, I don't care about sex ed because the likelihood of me needing it any time in my lifetime is like basically zero. Oh, risk taker. That's okay. And if you're asexual, that's fine. You pushing people again? Smokey, what, the cat or the demon or what? Is your spirit animal a cat? You and Selkie are married. In Cult of the Lamb, we are married. And I'm also technically married to Zizu in Cult of the Lamb. And I think she also proposed in Baldur's Gate, which is interesting. A Nephilim is, it's when a demon and, I think it's like, I can't remember if it's an infernal and a celestial, but it's essentially like when the demon and the angel have like a offspring. I hear wedding bells. Oh lord. Is my spirit animal a cat? I don't know what my spirit animal is, honestly. Welcome back! Unless you have secret X and Y. But the chance would be low though. Yeah, 100%. It's not easy. It's like breeding pandas in captivity. It's very hard. I want a purpose. I need a tutorial. What do you need a tutorial on, Sam? Just having a conversation is better than screaming at your phone and posting it on a stupid app. I understand. Some people are not very comfortable about being forward with it. And it's very understandable. I try not to put people in pressure. I think it was one of the discussions we talked about earlier where some people feel very introverted or are not comfortable talking IRL, so they feel a lot more empowered to post online. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Everybody is, in my opinion, entitled to their own opinion. I just don't like when people force their opinion down other people's throats. Risk taker, I'm sorry, okay? Chat voted to kill. I can't remember that. No, I think chat voted to kill you, risk taker. I'm sorry. Not her spirit animal would definitely be a Shiba, you know. No, that's my service doggo. That's not my spirit animal, but it checks out. Huh. I want to propose. I mean, I need a tutorial. Oh, you want to propose to me? Oh. So, lore-wise, the reason I became a cat demon was as an assassin, I killed, or I defeated death. Whether or not he's dead or not, I need to check. I've sent a couple of people to verified sources, but you know, it is what it is. I'm very introverted, but I at least try to talk to, I at least try to talk if someone talks to me. That's very fair. I'm ordering 3 large pieces. Ayo! I need to know what toppings, Ghostface. I see how it is. Wait, what? Wait, why am I ducking? Oh, Lord. Is somebody throwing fish at me again? Death can't die. See, that's very, very fair. So not only was there an option to not... You know, you say duck. Every time you say duck, but you still throw it, and I don't know what to do about that. So you and Selkie make a panetta. Oh, Lord. You said fish. No, risk taker. It's fine. Yeah, no, it's the sudden realization that a fish gets thrown in my face. I don't fear death. It's fine. One of these days, I feel like a death VTuber is gonna be like, I heard you killed me. And I'll be like, you're not the death that I dealt with, but okay. One day it'll probably be shipped. I can see it now. What the heck? Hi, Loner Darkness. Welcome in. You want to fight? I will fight you offline, casual. Just you wait. I will fight you offline. Yeah, I'm a little curious, Ghostface. Where are you getting them from? And what are on the toppings of pizza? Isn't all death the same? I guess well, I mean, are we talking about Shinigamis, which are like gods of death, aka Grim Reapers? Or are we talking about like death as an entity and as a whole? Cheese? Is it like just one cheese? Or is it 5 cheeses? Is it the cheesiest of cheese? I am curious. Same concept. I mean, I hear what you're saying, Smokey. The death I took on would be more of an entity rather than a Shinigami. But I think death is known as many different faces depending on your culture. Oh, yeah. I 100% agree. You guys are so cute today. I love that you guys are chatty and adorable. It's just so adorable. I love it. I'm gonna keep all of the kitty minions. Cheese pizza might be underrated. Oh, I love the pretzel crust pizza. Bet it has pepperoni and 5 cheese. Oh, okay. That's fair. She killed the death in Puss in Boots. Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I took that little wolf and his sickles out and gutted him in the back shed. Who knows? Oh, well, thank you. Well, you know what, Ghostface, when I do my charity 24-hour live stream on Minecraft next week, I will have, I think it's like the stream treats or whatever, and if that's what you'd like to do, then I will gladly accept the pizza. Oh, I appreciate it, Sam. I'll have to postpone for now. I'm not currently taking any marriage candidates, but if you incorporate yourself in Cult of Lamb and you in chat vote for it, I don't mind marrying you in Cult of Lamb. Fisher now, she thinks we are cute. I mean, I do. My kitty minions are adorable. If you're a cat minion, does that mean you're the one who knocks things off surfaces like ghosts? Hey, don't oust me like that. I don't know what you're talking about. Nope, I don't know what you're talking about. I would never knock things over violently off things. No. Ha, yes. Excellent chat. It's okay. Anytime I say that you guys as a whole are cute, I have definitely 100% gotten fish thrown at me. You guys are not the only ones. Casual likes to throw fish a lot. He literally, I think he went through thousands of points to throw fish at me. It's crazy. Really, then? Why my cup fall off the table? Hey, Void Kitten. Void Kitten. Ah! Get it off, get it off, get it off! Yeah, you know, maybe the Void Kitten knows. I don't know. Explain that. I don't know. Screaming at corners, knocking things off edges, a tad feral. Ha, maybe. I thank you, elephant. You're so adorable. Hi, Red Panda. You guys are too cute. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Junie. Hey, yo. Oh, hi, in there. Welcome on in. How am I? I'm doing good. Today has been quite the adventure. Who threw that? I said loner threw that. It's been good. I started with coffee and chatting and chilling, and then it's just been very interesting. I've literally had just chatting with you guys, and I didn't expect it to be so eventful, and I fucking love it. I hope every just chatting is as chaotic as this. Actually, Sanda, the anime, has marriage, Korea culture in it, as well as teenagers. Ooh, okay. I like. Well, Loner, thank you very much for the lurk. Risk Taker, thank you very much for the lurk. We are going to end in about 8 minutes. Don't throw your entire kitchen, Smokey. That's crazy. Bye, Isaac. Thank you very much. I hope you sleep well. What is your purple app? It's the same. CrimsonBloodCat on both sides. Just wanted to pop in and say hi since I got a gift sub for you. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Halloween, my little tipathon slash subathon, because November we're just doing charities. And I don't know if I'm going to have anything in December, but you guys have been super amazing. It's the most I've ever been gifted. I wanted to cry actually I did cry on stream, but you guys did an amazing job and I appreciate you guys even just showing up and lurking. It was a lot and I appreciate you guys and I'm so excited for the future. They get set up at birth to get married to each other and then they can date whoever in between. Oh my lord. Thank you. That elbow jump scare. Very interesting. Here's a gift. What is that? Is that mayo? Welcome back, Star. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Ah, the yarn. The yarn. Not just mayo. Oh, I see it. I see it. I read it. Oh, that's great. The cutest jump scare. I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. I need to add some of the new ones because I think there's like the 6-7 meme and a bunch of other stuff. I probably should go through Tangia and add the a couple others. Yup, them pickles, that highlighted RGB rotating pickle, that spot mayo. That was an Elmo jump scare. It was. Thank you very much for the follow, Scarlet Rose. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good time. Thank you very much for the follow, Zixie. Everything's going crazy. I love it. I embrace the chaos today. Let's start off the weekend with chaos. Hey, you know what? It's very similar to the lizard meme, right? Because all right, who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? That's crazy. That is so crazy. You guys are crazy for doing that. Oh yeah, no. Oh, chat. I don't know if you know, but I have freaking. Oh, you're dizzy. Very nice. Very nice. I am. Do I stream on Twitch? I do. It's the same tag on both sides. That's where everybody's just. You guys are crazy on both. I'm being overloaded. I'm being overloaded. Thank you very much for the follow, lovely. Very nice. Spell check. Gotcha. Hello, Chase. Welcome on in. Oh my gosh, you guys are. I'm gonna end up like, you know when it's like fight, flight, or freeze? I'm gonna end up freezing at some point and just be like, I can't comprehend that so many people are here to watch me. I don't know what to do. Okay, shiny somewhere else. Yeah. Yeah, let's just look that way. Oh, thank you, lovely. You have a culture question, Crimson? I will do my best to answer it. Hello, thank you. Welcome on in, lovelies. Get comfy, get cozy. We have a little bit more time, and then I'll raid off on the purple app, and we'll check in from there. Thank you very much, Lost Chris. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Scarlet Rose. Oh my goodness, all the love today. I'm not gonna freeze. I'm not gonna panic. I'm not panicking. No, you. Oh Jesus. Yep. I'll be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Thank you, Last Horizon. Let's see. What's the difference between Chinese and Korean marriage, or the steps in a relationship to marriage? Ooh, can someone throw a fish? Oh, Lord. Actually, you know what I can do for you, lovely? Is I can accept these rewards right here, and then it'll throw fishes at me in the face. Like that. Let's see. I don't know if I can give you the answer to that, Sam, because hold on. Who just subbed? I don't become demons for no reason. Thank you, Zixie! Oh my goodness! Thank you very much! Oh, for your Prime sub! I appreciate it! Thank you, lovely. I don't know if I can give you the answer to that, Sam, as much as I would like to, you know, give you my opinion, I am Chinese American, so I can't give you like a good, like, authentic answer. So I apologize, but I'm sure Google and a bunch of other things might be able to give you the answer to that. And welcome back, Kiplin. All right, let's write. Ah, she's red. Yes, this happens when you sub on Twitch. The fish hit you super hard? Absolutely. Wait, I can help the hype train? You can. Oh god, I'm gonna panic. Oh yeah, a hype train is approaching. Oh no, you don't have to. Oh, you're Korean American? Nice! Why was your model red? So when somebody either gifts subs or subs, it is a trigger. It is my demon form, which will also be carried over to the Ascension. Boys, when I tell you, or girls, or kitty minions in general, when I tell you the Ascension demon form is hot as hell, I beat it. That girl has fucking armor on her wings. I'm so excited. Ah! I always see this avatar. I love seeing it on different types of avatar. Yes, it is a very nice customizable. I very much love it. Love to all. Oh, it's very sweet. Thank you, thank you. I don't understand what's going on. Thank you for the thunderstorm, Last Horizon. I was like, oh my lord. You're the second cat Suika I've met. Ah, very nice. Yes, I debuted in February of this year, and I took the year to decide whether or not I wanted to continue VTubing, etc. And so my debut for my 1.0 model is in February 25, 2026, and that's where you get to see the actual Shrine Empress. I'm very excited. So it's not a customizable, it is a custom model. Yeah! Think of the titties. Remember, your daily offering can get you on the titties. Someone cue the bunny girl senpai sad music for the raid. Oh no! I know that thunderstorm. Thank you, Crimson, for boosting my mood and allowing me to be here and meeting new friends. Absolutely, Sam. I'm glad that I was able to do that for you. Oh, it's 12. I totally forgot what time it is. Ha! All right, chat. We are going to select a victim to raid. Let's see. What do we have over here? Yes, I totally understand. If you guys are on Twitch, though, I highly recommend that you stay for the points. So if you want to throw fishes at me, etc., this is the best way to get it because, in my opinion, you get the most bang for your buck. I think you get like a free 250 points. So I will quickly select who we're reading. All right. Let's see. We have Jess Tomy is doing Alice Madness Returns. Ooh. Maybe, I think they just started. We got Nosora doing double time and just chatting. Bear Bun Studio, and then Moshi Maxi. I think we're gonna raid Jess Tomy. I think that will be our perfect friend. They're also a VTuber, so I appreciate them. And you can give some love that way. You guys are so amazing today. Thank you guys for keeping me company. It's actually very anxiety inducing, worried that, you know, like, I was just like, I don't know if just chatting's gonna work today, but if it does, I'm super excited for it. So very, oh, absolutely lovely. And I think I did this, but just in case, let me get the Discord. Why is there a cat on my head? Oh, it's my boy kitten. It is, it's essentially my mascot. There we go. All right, lovelies. But yes, thank you very much for attending to me. The next time I'm going to be streaming is Monday. The Discord has my most up-to-date schedule. So if I'm ever sick, because I do have chronic illness and a couple other things, it'll be updated there. You're a pleasure to have on my second monitor while working. Oh, thank you, Jiminy. You spoil me. I'm so very happy that you feel that way. All right, lovelies. Let's go on over and raid. I don't know if I have anything crazy. So if you guys have the emotes, feel free to just do the raid emote. And then we will go have some fun. All right. Bye, lovelies.